Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be. Welcome to another OOTR NA Weekly. This is the last NA Weekly that's going to take place before the Season 6 qualifiers start up next Saturday. We're going to have Felix and Mad Monk Adam on commentary. Take it from here, you two.
Thank you very much.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
Season 6 tournament coming up in a week. I'm already preparing myself just because I at least want to play quals. I at least want to see where I stand at this point.
I
How
might play
about
a
you?
qualifier too. I haven't really played in a long time. I've moved a lot in the last year. I've moved twice across the country in the last year, so I haven't really had time to do much.
Yeah, I've been busy.
So I'm out of practice a lot. So I might race, I might not. Haven't decided yet. But I will be around to watch and commentate with all of you. So there's always that.
Yeah. I've been busy
So
myself with just like university and classes and stuff, and just
oh yeah,
even
yeah.
trying to find time to race OTR is difficult, and so I end up just doing a lot of asyncs recently. So it's been helping a
Hey,
bit.
nothing wrong with that. Well, since you're prepared to participate in the tournament, why don't you give us a rundown of the settings for it?
Oh boy! All right, time to put my race mod hat on and remember what the settings are this season. So what do we got? We got some essentially season 5 settings, but a few things were changed. We decided to add chest texture max. I'm gonna speak correctly. Chest texture matches contents alongside. Whoa, I'm having a moment. All right, chest texture matches contents alongside like chest size matches contents, so it's just easier to see in like GTG maze and stuff.
Right,
We've
right.
we decided to not allow KZ skip this season because we were noticing trends in season 5 where people were just rushing it left and right, and it just tends to be a pretty strong play overall. So we decided to just kind of cut that and take for a maybe slower meta this season when it comes to Ice Cavern.
Hmm.
What else? Sorry, CTMC went KZ skip. The path hints were slightly modified, so they're not as biased towards early game items anymore. So you're more likely to get a path hint that points to a late game item, which is nice
Yeah,
in
it should cut
general, I
down
think.
on the final item hunt a bit.
Hmm. I'm sure I'm missing something, and I'm gonna get. Let's see. Right, the adult spawn is no longer random. The child spawn will be random. The adult spawn is not random, so you'll always see adult spawn at Temple of Time.
Okay,
Uh, yeah, we have path hints.
that's
We do not
basically it.
have Baron hints, and I
Mm,
guess we're off.
yeah, we are. Also, starting adult Bolero, we got Spirit Temple, Forest Temple, Deku Tree, Fire Temple, and Water Temple. Good mix.
These runners go through it so fast; it's hard to keep track of sometimes. But I think we're
I
gonna
got
see
them all
pretty
though.
much. Yep, I'd expect
But
most
hey,
players to play Bolero here.
Jabu, Serenade of Water. I missed most of those hints because I was watching for the
Hmm,
song, which is Prelude.
nice, very nice. Get prelude early for child routing. That's a hook shot on the volcano.
Oh, interesting. Minuet Nice, Jabu Demorpha, Serenade Burning Cack, and Central Pillar Boss Key.
Central Pillar
Oh,
Boss Key. Okay,
that's interesting. Doesn't that require Zora Tunic? In Logic?
it requires Sword Tunic, but more importantly, requires Iron Boots and Logic.
Ooh, that it does. Also, as you're seeing from Drunis, we have custom models.
Oh my god, I know what that model is, and I'm not saying that name on stream. Um, I even asked him before the race if that was the model he was going to use. He said no, and then he did this.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
I
But
have
yeah,
no idea what that model is. I'm not sure I want to know.
mhm. But I think I pretty much expected this from someone, but we're seeing Carp just dip very early into Medallion Fire, just seeing if you can go anywhere. Finds the key
Yeah,
in the
that's fair.
first check, which means you can like continue into the lobby, but Carp's say warping, so I'm guessing he's choosing not to.
I mean, there's 3 hearts getting through the
Oh,
lobby,
yeah.
you know.
Might have just been
Eh,
low on time to go back actually, so I guess this is a say warp to ensure he doesn't die in the next room.
yeah. And of
We've
course, we
got a
got
bottle on the
bugs.
windmill. Yep.
Yep. Bottle's always nice to have. I love having a bottle early, and I love having a Zora Scale early just for routing.
Mm. Yeah,
Got
scale
Steam
is
Man on the
definitely
roof.
just. Yep. Scale is definitely just a very nice early game routing tool if you want to like
So,
go up the river
speaking
and
of
stuff.
scale,
Yep, speaking of scale,
scale,
it's
Man on
literally
the
right
roof.
there. Easy game. Just get scale, get prelude route for free. SFM path to Volvagia. Okay.
Interesting. And some bomb chews. Bomb chews are nice as long as you get a good pack of them. And I like seeing bomb chew routing when people don't have access to bombs, how they use them. It's
Yep.
always interesting how different people use the bomb chews.
Yeah, I tend to be pretty like liberal with bomb trees myself, like not even safe scumming, just kind of going ahead, and I'll use them on checks that are along the way, but otherwise I don't try to conserve
Right.
them too much and just hope up bomb bags along the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we also have Mr. Carp went child already.
It, I guess didn't even go to Kakariko, just said prelude, alright, went back child. So we're gonna see that Lon Lon play.
Lon plays nice. Start with the song from Zelda, which was Bolero here, which is always nice.
I think I would have wanted probably the Sun song on the windmill before going back child because I just like having Suns for doing Dumpy digging, for doing Richard. Just a generally nice song to have early on.
Right, not that he knew that was there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a song check you can get immediately, but... Another bottle up there on the TARDIS.
Yep. I think there's a meta that's yet to be developed about, like, for the setting specifically because of the, like, just the vanilla adult spawn is do you go to CAC right away? Do you just go child and leave that for later? There's, like, pretty much a million options if you want it at the beginning.
I think it's a good spot for a spawn. If you're
Mm-hmm.
doing random, either adult or child, not knowing, it's a good spot to have a set spawn because it allows options.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's letter on the box or if it's just a bottle.
It's hard to tell. You can't really see inside the bottle from that angle.
Mm-hmm.
And June is hitting all the fire.
Yep. Getting bullied on Dompe race is just the usual with OTR.
I mean, a better duo than Felix and Sunsong is, of course, Dompe and Troll. Because he trolls you every time.
Yep.
It just looks like it's some heart pieces there at Dompe, both of them. Oh god, that face. I don't want to see that face anymore.
No, that face is really cursed.
Well, it looks like we're getting Talon's chickens here. So we did do the Lon play.
Yep. It's pretty classic at this point in the early game. Just free song, 2 checks, you can folk there, never come back. Just always a strong play. And I've seen players skip it until like 1.5 hours because, I mean, it is 2 checks, I guess.
Yeah. And so far, it's nothing.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a skull here. Always, this is one of the easy skulls to pick up. I think I always see that skull, the skull in the pot room, and a couple more that are always picked up, like all the ones in Kakariko. But other than that, it really depends on if you need more or not.
Yeah, it really depends on routing at that point. ZL and Ranch is actually really nice here to kind of just go off on that because you can always, like, doing Ranch before Kakariko means you can get the Graveyard song while you're doing Graveyard as adult if you go back there later. Only real downside is you would be isolating the Composer Grave chest. That might actually be letter. I'm not sure.
It's hard to tell with that angle. It really is.
Mm-hmm. If it is letter, that's a stone jobby that you really do not want to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I cannot tell what's in the wall. Okay, it's a small chest.
Yeah. Oh wait, it is path. Jabu to.
Oh yeah, Jabu to Morpha, right? So we are going
Yeah.
to see Stone Jabu, at least at
Gotta
some
love
point.
Stone Jabu.
Oh yeah.
Stone Jabu almost as iconic as Stone Shadow.
Hmm.
Shadow
Did
Temple
Carp
is
check?
still
Oh,
my worst temple.
yep. Did Carp check the child spawn and end up here, by the way, or I forgot to look
I
at that?
I wasn't paying attention.
That'll be something to look back on later. Because I'm assuming, I'm
I'm
assuming that's
assuming
what he
somebody
did out
else
of
would do
Lon
it
Lon.
eventually.
Like
Yeah,
I'm assuming he
he
didn't walk
probably
out
did.
of Lon Lon.
Right. Yeah, he worked from Lon Lon, so Child Spawn's in Kakariko.
Very good child spawn. You just do like chickens because it's 4 essentially, and
Mhm.
not really a point not to do it. You can even go into graveyard after this and like do Dampe digging, do that composer grave check, like I was talking about, and I guess at that point your options are really open.
And it looks like Doc Heaps is gonna head to Child now.
Yep, and Exodus already child using that Sun Song to pick up Richard the dog check early. Anything on chickens, it's a purple rupee. Not today.
Money's always nice,
Hmm.
except for when you have a full wallet, and then it just sucks.
And except when you have to do a like 1.5 minute check for it, that kind of just
Mhm.
sucks.
I believe that was 50 skulls dead on Drunus there, but it flashed by too quick. It could have been 30.
Yeah, nothing
But
on
50 or
50.
30 is dead. Okay. They go through these hints so fast sometimes. I'm like, how do you even read
Hmm.
it?
I've gotten like complaints from previous trackers when I read hints that I just read hints too fast and it's impossible to note down. Like legitimately, it's just kind of I understand it from like just reading them and being like you just it's hard to explain how like you can read them so fast. It just becomes like a force of habit.
Hey, speed is key.
Yep. Meantime, the Dongo's path to Goma, that should be a very interesting path for just the early game in general. It also means 2 of our stone dungeons are hinted path. Yeah, as VXR points out.
Oh, wow. Frozen Cavern has menu at a forest. Might not need that. Probably won't need that at all. Hey, look, there's magic.
Magic, that is the boulder outside of Market, I think. Yeah, there it
Yes.
is.
That is the boulder.
So out of logic magic for now, but probably
Hey, yeah,
isn't relevant because we'll get bombs at some point for the Dodongo's Cavern path.
I want a shadow path next, just so we have to do all stone dungeons. All
Oh
dungeons,
my
just go.
god. Just all done. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't get more than 2 can't get more than 2 dungeons hinted paths, so we're never gonna see a shadow
path,
path
yeah.
here. We could
Yeah,
see a
shadow path.
nocturne path though. Nocturne path
Yeah.
would be nice.
Nocturne path would be hilarious because that would force you to go into shadow because it's the only
Yep.
thing it unlocks. Stone Shadow finds a way. Thank you, Alex. Or Axel, I'm sorry.
Always.
Always Stone Shadow. I think. All right, we got several different things going on. Wait, is Doc Heaps using a custom model for Child?
Yeah, Doc Heaps is specifically using I think that's Melee Falco model for Child.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And we're seeing Drunus going to the path DC here with 7 bomb juice, so probably he's looking for Kokiri sword mainly, I think, because that's what that's what the path is in this place. And if you get K sword, it's just very nice for your child section.
Drunus will also be the only one who hasn't gone Child yet at the moment.
Yep.
So he's the only one without ZL.
And without ZL, he wasn't able to do the DMT fairy along his early DMC loop, so hope that doesn't bite him.
Won't know until we see it, but
Yep.
you always hate orphaning checks.
For sure. That's the thing I hate the most in this game myself. Like my routing is heavily based upon like just walking from full clearable areas and just chaining them together.
I used to really like the valley into lake play. Go Lon Lon Valley Lake.
Yep.
I love that route. As
I'm
child,
a
for
yeah.
first child.
I
Because
think I'm a big
most of the
fan
time
of it
you won't
depending
catch Valley.
on yeah. I'm a big fan of Valley Lake myself, just in like it depends on the early game of course, but if the early game is dry, then after Lon Lon is generally the best place to route that anyway, so GB Lake, like I respect it. Just it really depends on the seed too when you do it.
Yeah.
And with the seed, I think I would actually consider it out of Lon Lon if I guess you save warp, but you can always like walk out of Lon Lon, do GV Lake, use the scale to dive into domain, I guess. It can be
Yep.
like 3. Oh.
Yeah, you're just chaining all the areas together. Like that full
Mhm.
clears. That full clears Gerudo Valley. Besides the adult checks you can't get to.
Yep.
Hey, look, there's Kokiri Sword.
Yep, there's the expected Kokiri sword, so that resolves the DC path.
Wasn't that far in either. Looks like he's gonna keep going anyway. Check the other chest.
Yeah, I think that makes sense here. I really cannot tell either. Like Exodus is peeking it again, or peeking the letter or the bottle / letter again, just to make sure he doesn't like misidentify it. And on VC, that is even more difficult.
It looks like he just activated the shortcut and left. Which, respectable play there. You don't know if you need to do the rest or not. So, getting the shortcut just in case. Oh, we're getting the poster grave check.
Yeah, with the spawn in Kakariko, I think this does make sense.
Of course.
Like you get ZL at the ranch, just say work, get an extra song here.
You think I can do flame storage?
Yeah, I would expect it from Exodus at this level. There's only Song of Time though. Okay. I guess Kurt might have done this and I completely missed it.
I
Because
wasn't.
Kurt also has Song of Time.
And there's flame storage. One of my more favorite tricks for getting like isolated checks like this. Prox 2 is dead.
Another empty bottle in Midos, so there's like, I think it's a 50-50 chance that the bottle on the box is actually Riddle's letter.
Yep. There's the other Dodongo to Queen Goma hint. And then Goron Pottery is nothing.
I'd just like to point out that
pot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just spinning pot.
Okay.
We've also gotten no, it's fine. We've also gotten like a hint for the song in Ice Cavern, which is Minuet, and the final chest in Ice Cavern, which is Dead. So going further in Ice Cavern just really kind of sucks, unless you want Minuet for sure. There's another magic also bomb locked on the Lost Wood Scrubs.
Oh, interesting.
So bombs or hammer do lock both magics. And that's
Now there's bombs. Is that bomb locked bombs?
I think that's the Lost Woods generic grotto, right? Yeah, no, that's Kokiri Storms.
Yeah.
I guess Storms is at Sarius. Yeah, that's not bomb locked. Let us put our magics into the logic here.
Yep. Storms at bomb. Bombs at storms, not storms at bombs. Holy crap, brain.
Storms at bombs, baby. It's okay, but when you play this game enough, you say really stupid shit sometimes.
I'm just imagining lightning striking a bomb and then making it a super bomb.
Yep, we've got explosive creeper energy in here. Or what? Explosive creeper. What did I just? I meant to say like the electric creeper energy, but I said explosives because of bombs. Jesus, I am awake today as well.
I feel
having
it.
a good time.
But storms is nice to have. I like having storms. There's several checks with it.
Yep, at that point, you're looking at Frog's One, you're looking at Kokiri Storms, which has the bomb bag in the seed.
You're also
probably
looking
even-
at well.
Yep. The well at this
You
point
have-
even can full clear. You have ZL, you have bombs. Like
And you have
with
storms.
CSMC, it takes like 3 or 4 minutes and you're done.
Yep. Well is a good play usually, unless you get a hint that it's not. But without Baron hints.
Yep, without a Baron hint, you can't get a hint that well is foolish. So it just adds even more value to those dungeons early.
Mm-hmm. Mark it to Twin Rova.
Yep. With the bomb bag, that does give us more checks to do in there. Lens away from doing. Sorry?
I said I'm thinking Mirror Shield.
Yeah, Mirror Shield could be. We have bomb bag, so like. Yeah, Mirror Shield is pretty likely at this point. One of the 2 strengths is likely. Hookshot even.
Also, that was Ravaged Village, which is Burning Cack, is Serenade of Water.
Yep. So that GB Lake Loop early is actually pretty strong if you don't get. Or at least I like doing it early when Serenade is late into the seed.
Mm-hmm.
Big Goron
What
is
was
a
that?
slingshot. Yeah,
Interesting.
slingshot, yeah.
That's 1 check.
Yep. And hopefully you can get another one.
It always sucks when your slingshots are locked behind like Ganon's castle and your one available is Big Goron.
I would agree, that would suck, yeah.
Because then your 1 check for slingshot is something. That just makes it extra worse.
Yep. Can agree with that one.
All right, and we're seeing the dive play here. I love the source scale so much for just straight into
Just
Lost Wood. Now that Gruta Valley Lake Loop now goes to Domain, into River, into Lost Woods with the scale. So it's just a great route. I know.
Exactly, yeah. And you get storms here too, so you can pull through the river as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to be more aggressive, I think you could even start that loop just in Kakariko, do save warp, and you do bottom of the well because you have explosives.
Yep.
And it takes like a few minutes, and then you can even start the loop with like river, domain, dive, do the lake, do GV if you want it to be just really, really thorough with your Sphere Zero. I think a lot of the runners are going to see the bomb bag and likely play Prelude just to go get the Kokiri sword from what is likely just the path BC.
Right. Yeah, we're down to Ocarina of Time being Epona's or Saria's. So I think Saria's is required for a couple of checks, but Epona's not required for any check except for horseback archery.
Yeah, required for horseback archery, which we have a hint that 1500 is dead, so Epona is literally 1 check.
And Saria's is what, 2 or 3? I want to say it's Skull Kid and Darunia.
Yep, Skullkid and Darunia in this case. Could be required for logical access to forest, but
Yeah.
that would be pretty awful, and I wouldn't hope that upon any runner.
I mean, we have Mido Skip, so...
Yeah. Still something to keep in mind with logical AD for Minuet seeds. This forest ends up being locked by a million things.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh, that would suck.
Something that we just picked up that I noticed is Carp just picked up the lens off of Dampe digging. So the market path is looking a lot better now. That you can just clear it out as child and see if it is on Big Pose or not.
Ooh. Yeah, this early child is really paying off for everyone. Nocturne on Requiem. Okay, cool. Druin is finally going child, and we don't have to look at this cursed face anymore.
Did Drew get Requiem from Adult SFM? Is that what that was? Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks to our
Oh dear
trackers
God!
for.
What the hell, Drew?
Oh my God! No. No, that is so cursed.
I hate this.
So for those who don't know, this is the elegy statue in Majora's Mask for Link, and I've seen the model for this before played, and it is extremely cursed.
It doesn't move its arms or legs. Okay.
No, it in fact does not.
Ah.
If you haven't seen it as well, the Stone of Agony model is pretty good as well.
Oh dear God! Look, you don't use hands for the slingshot. Oh God. Ay ay ay.
Meanwhile, we've got what Carp is doing the well. People are getting beans to probably get the letter on Graveyard Box.
Also, probably the hook shot on the mountain crater.
Mhm.
Fire arrows.
Oh yeah, there's a. Oh right, I forgot about the hook shot up there. So you do want mini beans this seed.
You want at least 2, possibly 3 for the arch in the desert.
Yep, that is.
I'll-
I think the Arch of the Desert was dead, and Drew checked it, so we're not
don't
going to be
remember.
seeing that today.
Getting frogs one here. Oh, bow. Bow and well.
Yep, very
Bow
nice.
and fire arrows and well.
And we do have available magic as well.
Light arrows on frogs in the rain.
Oh, that I feel bad for Exodus on that one, since Exodus went
The
through
orphans
river
are
without
dead.
storms.
Yep.
Yep. Be careful when you orphan checks, Chid. What was I gonna say? Never mind. I'm just gonna move on.
It's another key, but he already has the one key he needs. Also, the silver chest for keys is very nice.
Hmm. Yeah, that texture was updated. I think a few weeks ago, and already heard positive feedback for it.
Oh yeah, I
But
saw
very
the
positive
picture.
feedback.
It looks very nice.
Hmm. I like it a lot better for peeking at the GTG maze. Even just like peeking these checks in bottom of the well is a lot nicer now because they looked really obscure before.
Mhm. I keep glancing at Drunus' scream and cringing.
Just ignore it. It's fine. It can't hurt you.
I know, but I have to pay attention if he goes to somewhere new.
Yep, that is fair. Oh my god, the ocarina! No.
Oh, it looks like a little sliver of wood. It doesn't even look like an ocarina.
Okay, I gotta look away from that. I'm sorry. It's just too cursed. Another big chest in the well. We've got another scale.
Other scale. That lets you do the brain, word, memory things. Lab dive without boots.
Yep, we can do lab dive now because there's a scale and logic in. I think it was Kakarika.
Yeah.
Yeah, the back grotto was an extra scale.
No, it was on Man on Roof.
Man on roof. Man on roof. Yep.
And then you can also get into Water Temple.
Oh right, and since that invisible check was a big chest, you have to do an alternate broken stick setup here.
Gotta love the broken stick setups. Sticks are just so OP.
I do love sticks, yeah. Especially
Sticks
because
most-
K-Sword is just never available, even though it is in the seed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tech Grotto. I forgot about Tech Grotto.
Yep. Like that grotto could be an option as well.
Alright, what's that chest? It is another big chest. Holy.
More big chests. The well is loaded. Come on, give us a hook shot. No, it's another bomb bag. Okay.
Hey, more bombs always good.
Yeah, to
Dog Heap is at 6 skulls. Not quite enough.
That's actually a good point you bring up, though, of just like having more explosives and like having that second bomb bag, because when you're playing CSMC, you tend to just not open as many small chests when you get to the late game. So managing your like explosive count becomes a lot more important. So the extra bomb bag would help the runners here a lot to just avoid running out of bombs at opportune moments.
Yeah, it's resource management. Gotta love it.
Yep.
And there's Doc picking up the lens. Planting his being. Oh, that small chest. Carp about to pick up his other bomb bag.
Yep, looks like the well is full cleared at this point. I guess since Carp is going to show us this really soon. What do you think we're going to see in market?
I'm not. I want to say either a strength with the third strength locked behind strength, or the mirror shield. Oh, but as VX are pointing out, the lens being on Dompe, and the race room's name was Witty Dompe.
Witty Dompe. All right, it has to be on chess game now. There is no the race time room meta is the most important meta.
40 skulls, the Stone of Agony. Interesting. Not useful.
You gotta pay attention.
Race time room meta. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I don't know if people actually take it seriously, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to just kind of like look at the race room name and be like, all right, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush that check.
I'll see if this is relevant.
All right, we're getting bomb shoe bowling. This will be new checks. All right, what's the first one? It's arrows, nothing. So he's gonna blow up everything.
I think we've seen at least Slingshot and Richard already, so it's either this or it's gonna be Lens Game or Big Pose.
It's Lens Game, Big Pose.
I mean, we can do Big Pose out of logic with the bow from bottom of the well, but it's, I mean, still that out of logic.
Oh, he's gonna check the ferry.
Okay, I can see how this makes sense. Yeah, this is probably the best moment to check this while you're clearing out the rest of Child Market.
Yeah, I mean, it's right here. You're not going to come back here unless you have to, so...
Although I would be concerned for time of day if you wanted to route in Lens Game, but I don't know if... I think Carp has the lens. Not certain.
I think Carp was the first one to get it. Yeah, Carp was the first one to get the lens.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that we knew it was on Dompe from.
Oh, there's the strength.
Interesting. That's not considered market, though.
Nope, that is definitely Hyrule Castle.
So he's save quitting and not checking the rest of market, even though he has lens.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if... Yeah, he does have the lens. Okay, so...
Oh, he entered the shop. Okay. Oh, wait, no, the shop is the spawn.
Yeah, he has money. I'm not sure why he wouldn't do Lens Game here. Might have... Oh, he doesn't have the magic. Damn.
He has no magic.
I was wondering.
I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
He hasn't gone forest yet.
Oh, and he missed the...
this looks like a river play.
Right, there was a magic in Lost Woods locked by bombs.
Drunis scummed away his magic.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. He picked up magic and just immediately quit and reloaded.
I guess it's not really useful right now, so if you think your chews are more useful than the magic, then you want to keep those.
And then he found a bomb bag, so...
Yep, doesn't really matter at that point. I guess Drew doesn't have a bomb bag yet, since...
Oh, that's true.
I don't know if he's gone there.
He has not. He's going that way now. Somewhat. He's probably going to do river into forest play here.
Yeah, that's what Exodus did as well, and I think it makes a lot of sense here. I would probably not choose to do this just because I'm missing storms, but that's about the only reason I wouldn't do this. And I might just go to like Kokiri first.
Looks like Carp is missing 1 rupee from being able to buy 2 seeds. Drew also doesn't have spell yet. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Drew spent like the first 20 minutes as adult, so ended up missing probably a lot of the early child stuff that we found. Meanwhile, we've got Exodus and Heaps just catching up in the well, picking up all the items that we've seen on Carp's side. Drew needs to catch up on just general child progression, but we'll be there in a bit. He is the only one who can do Deku Tree right now, which is probably the biggest advantage he has.
Yeah, very true. He did get the sword from. God, that looks so cursed. Tavern. That's what it was.
I cannot wait to see the qualifiers
Oh
and
God,
even
no!
1v1 in tournament. You just get like a 1v1 where both players are playing some really cursed models.
Look at him crawling through the tunnel.
Yeah, no. It reminds me of the Stone of Agony model, which I played like a few seeds with, and it is the worst when doing anything.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, damn it, my pizza's cold now. I forgot I need to eat dinner.
I still need to get something to eat, but I can wait a minute.
Mm.
I will say one good thing about the model. It probably gives Mido nightmares.
Yep, definitely gives me nightmares. So I can't imagine people who've never been outside their home. That would definitely just give them nightmares.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we are gonna get treasure chest game look here from Exodus.
And I think we just saw the dancing Darunia hint that check is dead now. So if it is OT Saria's, that is literally only for one check.
So no matter what, OOT is for one check.
Yep. And it's going to be required.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, oh, both hints are here. Very nice.
Both of them are there.
Don't skip your Deku hints.
That was a 1500 horseback. We already saw that one. So it's either 1000 horseback or Skull Kid if we need Eponas or Sarias. Very interesting.
Do you remember? Oh, I don't think you saw this either. Do we know what song Drew got at Colossus? I'm currently drawing a blank. Nocturne, thank you very much. Just for my personal tracking needs.
If nothing else, our trackers got it.
Yep. It's like they keep some notes.
Did Exodus not do treasure game?
Exodus doesn't have the lens marked on his tracker.
Oh, he never got the lens. He didn't do.
Never got the lens, yeah. That is unfortunate with Suns and a spawn that's literally in Kakariko, but guess we'll see him pick that up later.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. It's not even going to do big pose out of logic here for the path. I guess just going straight for the hookshot and into Stone Forest for the Forest Medallion. Or did I just say Stone Forest for... Yeah, no, never mind. I'm just too used to saying Stone Forest. Into Medallion Forest for the Medallion.
Yeah. You're too used to Stone Forest. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm just too used to Stone Forest every seed. Because it always is.
Now, I know Doc picked up the lens. He doesn't have it marked on his tracker.
Yeah, Doc has the lens, Doc has the magic, so wouldn't be surprised to just see him turn right back and get your bets in chat for chest game. Before,
it's all right. It's always all right.
Always all right. I do like me some Lon Ranch Fruito's letter at times. And it's immediately right. Yeah, I would be out.
Nope. Right, left.
Right, left. We've got 2 people still in. We've got one of our trackers and Tenorin still in. Right, left, right. Yeah.
Oh, it's tracker.
Let's go. Tracker power. No.
No.
Damn.
It's alternating.
Oh my god.
I'm on
Meantime, I'm
right,
watching
left,
Ben
right,
do
left,
B1 skit.
left.
Is it this? It is this. Hookshot,
Interesting.
strength 2, mirror
Mirror
shield.
shield. I figured it was mirror shield,
Mhm.
so that shouldn't hurt anybody for too long.
Yep, nothing on Frox 2. That's another check that could have been AD locked that I forgot
Hey,
about.
more rupees, always nice.
Yeah.
I like seeing where you have to buy the Saurus tunic.
Oh my god. I don't think we're gonna see any of that today, I hope.
Or have to buy Blue Fire to melt King Zora for letter to go back
Yikes.
to
That
get
is-
in to unlock him, and then you have to go back adult to get Boomerang in Ice Cavern.
Seems yeah. Hopefully it's not that bad today. But yeah, with let's see. I don't think Drew's found anything in Deku Tree, but that is one dungeon done for him at this point.
Yep. Getting his bomb jumps on. Exodus there.
Yeah. There in Deku, yeah. If I missed something in Deku, I'm sure our trackers would yell at me, so didn't happen.
Yep, our tracker's saying there was nothing, so trust the tracker.
Just the trackers, yep. Literally doing God's work in here.
Requiem of Spiritus adult.
Yeah, we saw
That's
this from Drew earlier,
Yeah.
and we are going to be seeing 15 minutes of what I like to call in our multi-role team a 15-minute nap in Forest Temple from Exodus. So we'll see him again in 15 minutes, and hopefully there's something in there to keep attention to.
Sleep time.
Sleep time, baby.
It's always great when you get a 4-person forest on Restream.
No, it really isn't.
I say it's great. It's great for casual conversation. It's not great for ZSR conversation.
Yep. I think the main thing to note here is that Forest is completely out of logic without Minuet or Sarias, and yeah, I think it's got a 50% chance of that Sarias or Eponas is on AD. Actually, never mind. We just saw the letter off of the graveyard box. I think someone just picked that up.
Yep.
That will be an in logic letter, which means Minuet's in logic, which means Forest is actually in logic now.
Yep. In a convoluted way.
Yep, but it's OOT. It's always in the worst way possible in logic.
Crouch stabs are your friend, people.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know how to crouch stab, learn.
I will say I wasn't the biggest fan of Carp's early child route, but I guess this does help him a lot because he just gets to pick up pretty much everything along his way here and go into DC with the bomb bag, go to Forest directly, and just ends up having a very nice adult section here. The only missing thing is the mirror shield, which can be picked up later because it does nothing right now.
Yeah, the only thing it does is Twin Rova. And some checks in Spirit Temple.
Yet meantime, Heaps is also picking up the hook shot, probably is going to follow Exodus into Forest. The main advantage that Heaps has is he actually has the mirror shield.
Which at this point isn't much of an advantage, to be honest.
It's a nice advantage because I think it's a minor advantage, yeah, because chess game is a long check, so that's why he's essentially behind at this point. But
you know what? That's fair. It is a long chest.
And you have to do specifically Dompe digging for the lens, which is something that can easily slip people's minds if it gets later into the scene.
Yeah, that's one of the easily orphaned ones, which sucks.
Yep.
Now we're gonna see archery minigame from Carp.
Yeah, only one who walked into CAC with a bow, so can already do this. What would I consider after Forest in this scenario?
Looking at the items he has, Assuming
We
there's
don't-
nothing in forest.
We don't have logical
Ah.
access to GTG. We've
Mm-mm.
cleared out the well. I guess, would you consider maybe with the letter from the graveyard box, dipping Jabu for boomerang chest because of the path hint?
Ooh. That's
And walking like all the
interesting.
way upriver for that scenario.
Yeah, ugh.
It seems
'Cause he doesn't have
really
scale.
terrible. Yeah.
If he had scale, great play. You know.
Yeah, if you have a scale,
had
then it's
scale,
fine.
I'd say yeah. If he had scale, I'd say that's the best play for him. Without scale, looking at what he has, I would say he goes either. I would say he goes to Dongo, to be honest.
Oh yeah, there is still that that
He
path to
hasn't done.
Dongo's Cavern. Yeah.
Yeah, only Drew's done to Dongo. So
I'm actually, I don't know if Heaps doesn't have the hint or is choosing to just do Forest first, or like do this loop first before Path DC, I guess.
the thing is, you can full clear forest.
You can also full clear DC, but it's a stone, yeah.
Yeah, with forest being a, it is one of
The
our
Forest
guys.
Medallion, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I were like in Heaps' situation, I would probably just full clear DC while I was climbing up the mountain. Just because you know there's a path item in there, and DC takes like 3 or 4 minutes to clear, like just in general. So it's not really a huge commit in a weekly like this to just spend 4 minutes full clearing DC.
Right. Yeah, in Heaps, yeah, in Doc's place, I would go DC. In Exodus's place at the moment, I would go to DC after I finished Forest.
I think another concerning thing that VXR is pointing up is we do not have a 30 hint, we do not have an OT hint, and we don't have a 30 hint. So there's a lot of concerning stuff still out there.
Oh, there's 30. It's dead.
Okay. Big chest in forest? No, there is something in this dungeon. Yeah, okay, there is
Oh.
nothing in this dungeon. Never mind.
There is nothing in this dungeon. There's something in this dungeon. Oh, it's not the bomb bag. There's nothing in this dungeon.
Yep.
Ah. River chest
I guess.
dead.
Yeah, with that, there is no. I don't think there is a path bomb bag in this seed, but I'm wondering if Storms locks every bow. That would be kind of interesting.
I mean, it did lock the first bow because it locked the first bombs. Technically. I think, Brain.
Yeah,
I'm
Storms
already-
locks like the bomb bag in Kokiri. It locks the bomb bag in the well. I'm wondering if it locks the bomb bag in Forest, which that's the one I'm not sure of.
Right. Well, the bomb bag in Forest was bomb locked.
Because
It was behind the bomb of Barak, wasn't it?
no, wait. In Forest Temple, there was no bomb. Like the bomb
Forest
bag in
Temple, Brain.
yeah.
Brain.
The bomb bag in Kokiri was in the Storm's Grotto, and the bomb bag in the well was on Dead Hand. I mean, scale gets you hook shot, but I'm more like I guess you get hook shot and bow in the well, so probably not actually. And the strength, yeah. Did I? Oh, I said bow. I meant to say bow in the well, not hook shot. And even then, you can get the ice without bombs because of the scale. Yeah, so I guess not. Just trying to see what the SFM2 Volvaja might be.
Yeah. If it's not, it has to be
SFM2
Storms, though, doesn't it?
it was Storms or Requiem.
Interesting. Could the hammer be out at Spirit Temple?
Yeah, it could just be Hammer and Spirit. It could be Requiem to get Nocturne for Hammer and Shadow. That could be more funny.
That would be more funny.
But that's conditional on the fact that that we can't cross right now to get Nocturne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fire Temple keys behind bomb locks would solve it as well.
Oh, yep. Well, no, because you could get the Bombagon Forest to get anything behind the Bombagon Forest can be your first Bombag. So Storms for Bombag doesn't make sense in that direction.
Right. Well, don't you need storms to get Minuet to get into forest, technically? Well, no, because
Well,
you're gonna
Minuet's
get
an ice, so no, yeah.
Oh yeah, brain. Uh-huh. The bomb bag was on hovers.
And Skull hovers? Oh, nice, beam.
Wow.
We are going to be seeing Shadow this speed, I swear.
Yep, that's. I like having hovers early because it almost completely breaks the first 3 dungeons because they didn't expect you to be able to ever have them before the first 3 dungeons.
Mm-hmm. Hovers are just generally a broken item. They're a very good item.
We literally are dins away from being able to enter in full clear shadow.
Yep.
And there's
That is a good sign that we're going to be seeing all 3 stone dungeons this seed.
Yep. And also there's Doc getting his Kokiri sword.
Yep.
I wonder
He's
if he's just
continue
gonna
in DC still.
Yeah, he's gonna continue instead of just hitting the because he has bombs instead of just bomb shoes.
Yeah.
Like Drunis had. So it makes sense for him to go and get the other ones just in case.
Yeah, this is probably something I would do myself, so I can definitely see it and respect it.
Did he check the chest up top? Or just up down?
I believe he peeked it. He might have peeked it earlier from the map
Oh yeah, you
chest.
can peek it from the bottom, I forgot.
Hmm.
I forget all the peaks.
Yep, I do have a hard time with that peak myself, so I tend to just check the bridge from above. Because I just sometimes just cannot see it. I was talking about forest being long, and even then, like, Exodus is almost at the end of it already.
Oh, another big chest and
Ooh, that's it. Okay, only a bottle.
Oh, just a Poe, not a okay.
But
I thought it
if
was a
you,
big Poe for a second.
yeah, if you weren't sure that was letter on the graveyard box, now you're certain because we found every other empty bottle.
Yep. Yep, that is bottle percent complete.
50-minute bottle percent just means we go ice cavern right away. No,
There's like what 3 checks left in there that we don't know about.
Yeah, there's 3 checks and there's 3 checks in fountain. Yeah.
Yeah, the checks in fountain. Oh, we're gonna see top of mountain ferry.
Oh, yeah, it's something Drew couldn't do because didn't have
ZL.
Lullaby. Yeah.
I'm about to get the last check here.
Just
the last
shield
2
here.
checks in Forest here from Exodus. As soon as he goes down this elevator and fights the boss. Woohoo!
Wait, Forest is almost done on this side. We'll probably see Heaps in Forest soon. We'll probably see Carp in Forest once he goes back child to get the hook, which I think he saw the hook just in this adult section. So, oh, Carp deciding to jump off the MT for some reason. I not sure what that was for. Might have been just a mistake, unfortunately. Let's see who's looking good at this point. I do like Heaps' position a lot. Just having that mirror shield, having the K sword. except like Exodus is miles ahead on progression in Forest, and it's really only missing the mirror shield.
Right. To be honest, I like Carp's position here just because he got because of his routing through Child, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Just ended up getting a lot of the required items early on Child.
A lot of the required early items on Child, and he had he pretty much full cleared his Sphere Zero that as Child.
Yep. I will say something I don't like here from Carp is going all the way to adult SFN without picking up the hook shot from the crater. So I'm wondering if he forgot about that or misidentified it.
He might have misidentified it, which would suck for him.
Yeah, that would really suck. Because I think no matter what you like, if you know a hookshot is there, you pick up the hookshot before ever coming here.
Yeah. With that, I'm more leaning towards Exodus now, just because almost full clear Forest, and really the only thing he's missing is Lens and Mirror Shield.
Mm-hmm. I doubt we'll see Exodus at the GTG here. That would be, for me at least, not what I would be looking at right now.
Honestly, I think he'll go straight to get the song.
Yeah, you get the song from Prelude, and even if it's Epona's, I don't think you would go GTG here.
No.
Because that song is definitely still out of logic.
What item was Phantom Ganon holding on to? Just a piece of heart. But you know what? We'll take it.
Yep.
It got downgraded.
Seeing Drew head towards Child Spirit, can he actually do this? I guess he might have saved the bomb too.
You got bombs now.
Yeah, but you still need like a bomb too if you want to grab any of the keys.
Oh yeah, right. Because you got to get across the chasm.
Yep.
Gonna check the ferry
checks
here.
the ferry. I think no matter what, this is a Child Spirit play because you don't come over here if your plan is not to do Child Spirit.
Yeah. Requiem back over so he doesn't have to walk past all the... I forget what they're called, but they're annoying as crap. Those little green things with the blades on their faces. I forget their names every time.
Levers or?
Yeah, the levers.
Okay.
They're annoying.
I'm not sure I would call those blades, but I guess those are... I guess I always thought those were teeth.
You know what? They could be teeth.
They can be whatever you want. It's creepy anyway.
Yeah. Nothing on right hand. Nocturne, nothing on the arch.
Yeah, it's a small chest or a key. I'm not sure which one. It's kind of my main issue with that peak is you really don't get to see what that chest is. You just know it's not a big chest.
Right. No, he's tracking 2 runners, but not all 4.
Yeah, still like I could not track 2 runners and meme in chat and talk about a million things. So just thank you for the work you're doing here tonight. Thank you to our other tracker, Born Traveler, as well.
Strunis wastes his bomb shoe and falls off.
Oh no. Oh, so he has to leave, but this... Oh, you have a potential Requiem path? This kind of just feels bad.
Yeah. No, getting knocked off there after he'd released his shoe must have sucked.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Exodus is considering a dip into fire here. This played Bolero is just doing the area around here. Wonder if that's what he's doing.
Fire wouldn't be a bad play.
Yeah, I personally would do this myself. Just see if you can get boss key early and just leave. See if you're meant to climb up for boss key, or maybe even if Hammer's in there somehow.
When Carp got his Kokiri sword, and now he's going back to Child.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense. think Carp still doesn't have the lens, but is
Wait. Or does it hasn't marked on his personal tracker, but it's not on his B button.
yeah, still hasn't equipped it because it doesn't automatically go to your B button when you go back.
That's right. That's right, brain. I forget you had to equip it.
Hmm.
But he's gonna go get treasure chest now. No, he's not.
No,
Went
Carp
right
doesn't
by.
have the lens still. I think he's buying bomb juice for Child's Period potentially.
Maybe.
I would imagine that's what this play is.
If it is, good play. I thought Carp has a lens. He didn't have magic last time.
Oh, wait, right. Yeah, Carp does have the lens. Oh god, we're seeing double chest game. Here's your double odds of winning right here.
Right. All right.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go all left.
Well, the first one on Drew was right.
The
First one on Carp is left. The second one on Drew is left. So I'm wrong both.
Oh god, double chest game. Let's go. Damn it, they're
No,
both
it's
right.
left,
I'm
right,
wrong on all.
and then right, left, right.
No. Okay, yeah, I guess Mallorcan is still in for for on Carp's side.
Yep.
Is this a left? Oh, this is a left. Only one more for Mallorcan in chat to get the 1 in 32. Dun, 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 dun. No, and it's left, unfortunately.
Always lose the coin flip.
Yep. This is why I never try to do this check without the lens, because I just get coin flipped the wrong way every time.
Who was it that did us 1 in 32 every time? At least once.
Cola does at least, I know.
Yeah, Cola. Cola does 1 in 32 every time. I think it paid off for him once too.
Yeah, I think there's a qualifier. I don't remember which season, but he won by like 20 to 30 minutes just because he did lens
The
game
1 in
early.
32, yeah.
Yep.
I believe I was commentating that too. I don't remember though. It's been a while.
I think I was playing that and just ended up forfeiting.
And then you came in chat like it was on chess game.
Like yeah, exactly. Every time.
And where was Lens? I forget where Lens was there.
It's probably terrible because lens is always in a terrible spot when it's required.
Yeah. Except for here, it wasn't bad here. But it is on an easily orphan check. It's the only thing. Looks like Carp's heading river. By his other
I think this is a Deku Tree play.
Or yeah, oh yeah, no, that's Deku Tree play, not river. I'm looking at the mini map wrong. Happy 1 hour.
Yep, happy 1 hour. We've pretty much got enough material to do 3 dungeons. We need a hammer to get into fire. Do we have anything? Hammer could be... I don't think it's Storm's locked at this point, so it's probably somewhere in Spirit.
Hammer could literally be anywhere, to be honest.
The biggest idea we have for Longshot or Irons is that Javu is required for one of them. So with the letter, we could see that. And I guess we're looking around the world for Strength 2.
Yep. It looks like Exodus is doing the Dodongo Cavern play. Doc is doing the finish off Forest Temple play.
Yep.
Carp headed to Deku Tree. Holy crap, brain. Not sure what Drew's going to be up to, though. He did just pick up the hook shot, so he's probably going to head towards Forest as well.
Yeah, I think this is also a Forest play. Yeah, hopefully...
So, a bunch of checks we've already seen.
Hopefully the boomerang's not required, but I would love to see it at this point. But yeah, we have at least a general idea that the hammer is probably locked by Requiem in some way.
Yeah. Maybe Child Spirit?
Child Spirit could be a thing. Could just be the entirety of Spirit because there's a key on Child side.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Spirit key logic. Don't do this to me.
Okay, if there's funky Spirit logic, I've got you covered there.
All right.
Could be Nocturne, where you could be looking for a Din somewhere because the hammer's in shadow somehow.
That'd be hilarious.
Mhm.
I know Stone Shadow finds a way, but 90% of the people I talk to hate water levels in any game.
Really?
They say
Okay.
water levels are the worst.
Yeah, I don't dislike water levels personally. I dislike ice levels. I dislike ice physics because it
You
is
know what? That is
never
completely fair.
ever handled properly.
When there's no friction, you might as well be running around with the hover boots equipped all the time.
Yep, you're just swimming in butter.
Swimming in butter.
My mind just kind of came up with that on the spot. I'm not sure what that means, and I'm not going to explain it.
I guess the next question would be, is it still cold butter or is it melted butter?
I mean, cold butter gets harder, right? So you probably don't you can't swim through cold butter because it's just it's just hard. Yeah, it probably would have to be
you
melted butter, but you
could,
can't.
but it'd be very awkward.
Yeah,
Because it's not
I-
like hard, it's kind of
Mhm.
soft. So you
Yeah.
can push through it, but not really swim. Why are we on this conversation?
Because otherwise, there's nothing happening. We've got we've got two people in forest, one doing Deku, which we've already seen, and
one
Exodus probably
cleaning up
just
text we've already seen.
yeah. So this is the great time to
Fair.
talk about butter.
Butter.
And
I like
speaking of
butter
butter,
in
there's the
oatmeal.
butter boots. What? Wait, hold on. What did you just say?
I said I like putting butter in my oatmeal.
In your oatmeal? Really? I've never heard of that. And
Yeah, you take a little bit of butter, you put it in your oatmeal, and you mix it up. It makes it more creamy. With a little bit of like brown sugar.
oh, I'm used to putting brown sugar in oatmeal, but I feel like I would just put milk, not straight up butter.
Yeah, just trust me, next time you make some oatmeal, put a little bit of butter in there. Not a lot, unless you like having clogged arteries, but just put a little bit of butter and mix it up.
Like what, a teaspoon or?
Yeah, about a teaspoon.
Okay, I'll try that next time, sure. Dude, I lived off of, just to continue on the oatmeal conversation, I very much lived off of oatmeal for so long when I was a college student.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you. After a hurricane or something hits, because I live down south,
Mm-hmm.
I live off of oatmeal and ramen,
Yep, that makes just
or
simple
just
meals.
peanut butter and bread. Peanut butter, bread, oatmeal, ramen. It's basically my diet 90% of the time.
There's my controversial opinion is I cannot have peanut butter on its own. Even with just on a toast or something, I can't have peanut butter just on its own. I
like
cannot
it with
stand it. Mm-hmm.
I like
Same
strawberry jelly and peanut butter.
I will have any type of jelly with peanut butter, just as long as it's not peanut butter on its own.
My mom eats peanut butter out of the jar beside her bed when she sleeps.
Yeah, I cannot. No, I know a lot of family members who do that, and I just cannot.
She literally just has a jar of peanut butter she keeps by her bed for when she wakes in the middle of the night and wants a snack.
Okay, okay, so to go back to the race a bit, we just saw Epona's on Prelude, which means we now know Sorry is on OT. Yeah.
So if Skull Kid is something, we're screwed.
Yep, if Skull Kid is something, that would be the greatest seed of all time.
This seed is already kind of weird with its logic.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I do
totally
wonder
out there, but...
Where is Exodus headed? I
I'm
guess
not
he
sure.
doesn't... He's done everything in market that he can. Is this a Jabu play? That's the only thing I can imagine going this direction for. Going left might be no. You don't go to CAC because he needs to do Deku Tree still. I think.
Deku Tree,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, this is a Deku Tree play from him. He just got his Kokiri sword from Dodonko's Cavern.
Yep, that makes sense then. So just do Deku and then decide after even after Deku, I don't see many options for Exodus here.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Mainly just be cleaning up checks, to be honest, at the moment
Yeah.
for him.
I like just maybe even doing river domain, just kind of like given the letter, do boomerang chest because it's path, and then like dive into Child Lake and set Scarecrow, and just because Serenades on OT, you want to get those checks out of the way, I think, like early on, and they're kind of
Yeah.
just garbage otherwise. So I would be looking to get those checks out of the way, probably even like, actually probably not.
Looks like Carp is making a domain play.
What am I thinking of right now?
I don't know, brain. Brain word memory things?
Yep. I guess you can go GTG, since
I mean, technically, but it's not really in logic.
it is now. It's what I think I'm unless I forgot something. You can get Minuet from Ice. You can finish Forest, and you can do it. I think that's actually in logic.
Okay. It is in logic now with Aponis.
So GTG is a fine play. I don't see many people going to Ice here. That seems a bit.
Yeah. It doesn't really seem like something useful to do with the 2 checks already known dead, unless you. Well, there's still 3 other checks and the.
Yeah, still 3 checks. It's still like 6 checks and Minuet, but I feel like you have much more important things to do than getting Minuet at this point. We did see a well path to Phantom Ganon, which is probably just it can't be the bomb bag. It's probably not the gold scale in any way, and I doubt fire arrows are path to PG, so it's probably the bow there. Yeah, I don't dislike a GTG play, but I would really just want to see if it's boomerang chest or not. Which I think we're going to see from Carp after this domain play, so that's where my eyes will be for I think the foreseeable future. Very much to talk about here. I mean, yeah, we got a bottom of the well path to PG on the domain Gossip Stone that Carp just read. Well, just read, like read while he was in domain. Okay, I guess my other commentator had an internet blip, so I guess I'll be alone here for a while. So, yeah. Otherwise, we're just seeing 2 players in Forest. I really want to see what's in this boomerang chest for the Jabu path, and Garb is going to be very nice to just show us. I assume after this, you know where the hook shot is. You can do, like, I assume Carp probably goes to Forest after this. Just gets the hook shot. And then a GTG play could make a lot of sense when you know that Jabu's just nothing at that point. Yeah, Jabu is like there's at least it's 75% chance it's locked by the boomerang in here, but with the path hint, I think it's very easy to take that chance and be like, okay, maybe it's just on the boomerang chest and boomerang is not required. It's definitely worth to check now. Can I say welcome back? Welcome back, yeah.
Alright, sorry, my internet cut out for a second there.
All good. Holding down the fort.
What did I miss?
You're seeing, I mean, pretty much Exodus just beat Deku, Keeps and Drew just progressed in Forest, and Carp is continuing in Jabu for Boomerang Chest.
Yep. All right. Using
Wait, this is
Ruto as a
another
weapon.
play. Yep. There's actually another play I wanted to see since Drew actually couldn't do this earlier. It's the Child Spirit play with Bomb Shoes. Even though this is out of logic,
Oh,
there's still
yeah.
a Requiem potential path for the hammer.
Right.
So
Right,
this
because
could be nice.
Drew got knocked off
Yep.
after he
And
threw his chew.
yeah, very likely we're going to find something either in Child Spirit soon or on the Boomerang chest Carp's about to check, because we know there's nothing in Forest, and both of those players are going to have to go to... Actually, no, Druidus is already done with Deku Tree, so Deeps is going to have to go do that after this.
All right, boomerang time.
This is my dream scenario of just coming here with no Boomerang and being like, alright, let's see it.
All
See,
right,
that's one
about to
key
see
in
it.
Child.
It
is a
it's
big
a
chest
big
on
chest.
Boomerang. Can we see Long Shot? We really want to see Long Shot here, not Iron Boots.
Long shot.
It is the hook. Yep, it is Long Shot. So that is potentially a clearable water. That's
Yep.
very, very good at this point. Essentially, with the Requiem path pointing to Spirit, there's a very good chance we're only looking for Strength 2 at this point. Like, collectively. Because if you can get Strength 2, you can absolutely, very probably get the Hammer in Spirit and just be in Go mode.
Yeah.
Oh, right, wait, no, Gold Scale does nothing. The water decays on Central Pillar, we need Iron Boots.
Oh right. Oh god.
So yeah, that's not happening.
I forgot about that.
Yep, me too. It is a good thing to realize earlier rather than later.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Carp is heading towards Forest now.
SFM had Storms and like lock 2 bomb bags, yes, but I believe you can get the bomb bag in Forest without a bomb. I believe the bomb bag in Forest can be your first bomb bag. But maybe actually, like, I guess... Oh wait, yeah, you could...
It was a room with the dead hands.
Yeah,
off
I
to
would
the
need to see
side.
I would need to see the keys in Forest again, I think. Is it in Logic
Is that the
with hook
compass
shots?
normally?
No, it's just an extra check. There's nothing there in vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forget if Floormaster was in Logic with hookshot, strength, and hovers and 1 key. I think it is.
It is. I believe so.
And you can
The
get
hovers
hookshot with
helps a lot.
Yeah, you can get hook with scale. You can get 10 skull, sphere 0.
Mm-hmm.
You can get this. Oh wait, the strength in Castle Fairy is bomb locked. Oh shit.
Well, Where was time? You got time and compose a grave, so
Yeah, you can
get
get
into the one side and go through the well.
I would probably need to know this from Forest Logic, but I'm having a brain fart right now.
Yeah. Well, we know there's one key right here.
You know what? I'm mad at myself. I'm gonna go check it. Where's this Floor Master Logic? It's not what I want.
Wait, Carp didn't have the extra bean from the bean salesman to get the letter. Not the letter, the hook shot off of the crater. I remember he
Yep.
only bought one because it was 1 rupee short. So you need the hook shot to get up there, right? To that. No, not you need the long shot for that. Technically, to skip the bean. Aye.
It is a mess. But anyway, like you have hovers, so you can get a hook shot anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, with hover you can just get up there. Brain. I forget that you can hover up there.
I think, yeah, with hookshot Song of Time, I think you can get to. You can probably get to the upper ledge with just hover boots for. Yeah. We're seeing another chess game. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm already wrong because I always go all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure
This is the
SFM is
last chess
confirmed yet. That's what I'm gonna say.
Fair. All right. Oh, that was left, right, left.
Third bomb bag was Forest Floor Master.
Yeah. I don't know why I said dead hand. I meant just the hand. Brain. Forest dead hand. That would suck.
Yeah. And I think the Forest Floor Master bomb bag is in logic with just hookshot, the key on the first check, hovers on
hovers.
10 skulls. And I think that just gets you there.
Mm-hmm. It should.
What I'm unsure is if there's a strength requirement for it, and I don't think there is.
Yeah, so Requiem has to lead to something. Probably just that key on child side, to be honest. The key, two
Yeah.
keys on child side,
I do think
but
that's
only
what Requiem
one
is
is
as well.
child only. So that would probably lead farther into where the, forced access to Ice Cavern.
Yep.
But
And you have
scale.
Yeah. You have
And
scale,
you get
letter.
from,
So
and you
access
get
to
beam
ice
from.
is not an issue. Yeah.
Yeah, access to ice is not a Rido's access. You can get with beam using scale to get to river. So
Yeah,
that's
the
not a
scale
problem.
puts letter in logic as well, so not an issue. Scale gives us actually a lot in the seed. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That is
3-0
one of my
scale
favorite
would
early
be.
game.
Yep.
Scale is one of my favorite early items.
It is like it is like the funniest thing that just that 3-0 scale is like the biggest headache right now. It's like I'm sure we'll have the spoiler log after this and we'll be able to see what it was actually for. But right now we're seeing, let's see. What are we seeing? We're seeing Drew go to GTG, probably looking for that strength 2. Exodus is probably going to do the same thing, probably going to clear up field along the way. Harp needs to just finish Forest. I'm not sure why he hasn't picked up the long shot yet. I guess just...
He might have forgot that was there. And he also... He doesn't have hovers yet, and he didn't grab the extra bean.
Right, so no money for Bean, and... Oh, right, he does have hovers. Right, okay.
He'll have it after this.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Exodus is picking up the Poe.
Yep, small chest on the fortress roof, so that's nothing to worry about. There's nothing on Wasteland, I think nothing on those two. Strength 2's on
silver
big
goblet.
pose. We're, okay, I mean, cool.
Huh. That was 2 things for Spirit Temple in Market.
Yep. Literally
I
only
wonder where the
looking
other strength
for...
is.
Yeah, I'm wondering as well, but we're literally only looking for hammer and irons at this point.
Yeah, hammer and irons. We need irons for the boss key in Water Temple because it's in Central Pillar.
Yay! For having that sometimes hint is very nice in this situation because you know gold scale doesn't get you there.
Yeah. Can you imagine not having that, getting gold scale and going, and it being the only chest you can't check?
Hmm.
Cool, clear water.
Yeah, no, that's just unfortunate. I've had that. I've had that happen so many times where I've gotten screwed by irons. Well, I just have to say it. They were right there. Lobby of GTG. We're looking for hammer only.
Oh wow. Really early in GCG then.
Hmm. Hammer only with a potentially resolved SFM to Volvagia. I think I'm not sure. If we've got a bunch of people in chat, just not sure. Think like I want to say it's in spirit myself, just because I don't think Storms is resolved. But I mean, I may have
If
made a mistake
Storms is
just not paying
resolved.
attention. Yeah. If Storms is nothing, then the hammer's just very likely here or in shadow. Actually, wait, the hammer's not in shadow.
Unless Dins is here.
True, unless Dins is here.
If Dins is here, and that was the path to get Hammer in shadow.
Yeah. But pretty much, it's at least not Requiem to get Nocturne, because you can cross with like Eponas and Lens and Hovers. So it's it's at least not Requiem Watt to get Nocturne to go into shadow. If Spirit is Path, it could be Dins in here, but it's not at least like not hard confirmed
Double
that it's
key in the
shadow, I
sun
guess.
room.
Okay, so there's no more keys in the rest of the dungeon. Got it. Like anything past this door will not have a key as adult. So very nice.
That's nothing.
Hmm. Nothing.
Interesting.
I think we saw most of Child's side.
Yeah.
Exodus might have done that actually. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, Drew showing us irons in GTG means we know where those are. I guess I'm really I'm hoping I'm right essentially in that hammers in GTG and I didn't, or hammers in Spirit and I didn't screw up the logic, because if I was racing this I wouldn't want to screw up the logic. So I'm just kind of hoping for a personal thing here. And
Hammer to show up. Yep. Oh.
Yep.
Not a lot of checks left.
There's 6 items left in Spirit.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Brain. I had to count.
Yeah, I have my notes next to me, which is a very good map tracker. And I do
I always had to count because of my brain.
Yeah, I do like that you don't need the boomerang at all, so you can just go to Jabu, get a hook shot, and not even have to worry about the rang the whole seed.
Yeah. Gotta love crouch stabs.
Crouch stabs, baby. Anything on Mirror Shield? That's a small chest.
Nope. Uh-oh.
No. Did I mess up the logic? I think, yeah, this Spirit will tell me whether I messed up the logic or not, so, I mean, pretty great.
Well, if you were racing this and you messed up the logic.
Well, yeah, if I messed up the logic, then it's not the worst, I guess, because it's still a progression dungeon, so...
Right. If it was a stone dungeon, though, that would suck.
Yeah.
I like having the long shot for this room, specifically.
Yeah, not having long shot for this room really, really sucks. And what really sucks as well is not having hook shot for this room at all.
Oh, God.
That is pain. With
Hook
like
shot,
all
I mean,
capital
long shot, you
letters.
just get through this room immediately.
Mhm.
Hook shot is at least somewhat bearable. Nothing at all, it just sucks.
Yeah, I've played actual seeds where the hook shot was like the top chest over there locked by mirror shield,
Oh god.
and I think legitimately that is the worst hook shot placement that can possibly happen. There's a big chest on the BK.
Yeah.
Tana, please. No, it's
Nope,
the
it's a
sword
sword
tunic.
tunic.
Oh god.
Well, hey, at least now you won't drown getting the boss key in water.
All right, new plan. The hammer's in deep water because of Zoro tunic.
Oh lord. I'm going to laugh. This is a big chest, and it's Din's Fire. Okay, it's a small chest.
No, it's not a big chest. Yeah. I don't think we've
Uh-oh.
seen two wallets. I've gotta hope we haven't seen two wallets. Fortunately, big chest in GTG is only a slingshot, but that also means that bigger on is very much nothing to worry about. Nice setup from Exodus there to like hit the sun while crouch stabbing. Or to hit the sun with a crouch stab rather.
Huh. Melt the face of the statue. I don't understand how that works, but okay.
How does that work? Oh god, yeah. I'm always stressed out when I see someone doing like iron knuckles on less than 4 hearts and doing the knee strat.
Oh god.
You're so close
I
to
love
getting
that
one
it
shot.
skips the cutscenes because the cutscenes here take like 4 hours.
Also, Uyo, I just want to. He's doing this unbuffered. He got it unbuffered. Jesus. Just huge shoutouts to Drew for that trick right there. That is hard to do even buffered, and doing Valley Crate with covers unbuffered is just the nuts.
Oh wow. Troll Rova, RNG at its finest.
Yep. Yeah, because it's about to get shot from one of them. There you go. Tomorrow's actually like Tomorrow phase 1 is not the worst. Like the worst RNG that can happen is just they like fucking spin around doing nothing for no reason. But like in this scenario, you know one of them's gonna shoot, and I think if you pay attention, like you saw the cold one was over the platform for a bit and just kind of stayed there. That does mean it was charging a shot, and it can pretty much just shoot in the next round if it has the opportunity. And there's the shot from the cold one. So you can kind of predict a Twin Robo fight that way of just seeing like which ones have a shot charged or not. I guess Heaps is going to Jabu as well. That's
It's fine.
Yeah, Drew just picked up the letter, so he's probably making the same play towards Boomerang Chest, is what I would guess.
Okay, let's see what Troll Rova had to drop for us. Oh,
Keeps getting real close to failing that diving minigame with only like 1 second left on the timer, if I saw that correctly. Is it Hammer on Funrova? It is, yep.
there it is. Okay.
I was right. Yay. Alright. Yep, that is no mode for the restream. We know where every item is. Long shot for most people is going to be Boomerang Chest. For Carp, that's going to be the Beat-In Crater. Irons are in GTG, and the hammer's on Twin Rova, which is just in the way or on the way.
And then, of course, poor Exodus orphaned the light arrows.
The light arrows on Frogs 1, yeah, that is really unfortunate. But otherwise, this seed seems pretty easy, if I had to say. Like, this seems like a seed where you just kind of end up doing
This is
progression and you find all your progression along the way. This is a very straightforward seed, yeah.
a sub 2 hour seed.
I think this is definitely sub-2able, yeah. And I think we're going to see at least someone sub-2 this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Exodus is on pace to sub-2 it. I guess if you know where Water BK is and you get just like go to GTG right after this, then you are on pace to sub-2 it. But yeah, it depends on BKs, it depends on GTG.
Well, we know Water BK because it was hinted.
Mm-hmm. If Pierre is required, then this is just the worst. But like this seems like the kind of seed where you just like get through the entirety of fire, like find the boomerang, and it ends up just being like PR required. Just like to give you that extra edge of, hey, go back to Jabu. Hello. Is that what Heaps is doing right now? Just setting up Pierre.
Yeah, just in
Yeah,
case.
just. Did he do boomerang chest? I didn't see if he went to boomerang chest.
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. He still only has hook shot.
I think strength 2 is at least findable in a weekly. Or in a weekly setting at least, because yeah, I think it's findable, but it's definitely not the best position.
Oh yeah, where was that second strength? I forget. Was that
Big
farther
Po's.
into Donkos? Oh, Big Poe. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see that maybe throwing people off with mirror on a treasure chest.
I think if you plan to go adult and just like play it safe, just even like doing
Big Poes.
field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If
If you're gonna go adult, you're in temple time anyway. You're gonna get Eponas. It's right there. You might as well do pose.
I think or at least like you can do what Heaps is doing. Like after Jabu, go to Child Lake, just pick up Pierre to be safe. And if you're adult heading on your way to GTG, you can do like Big Pose Field, and then you can even go to Adult Lake with the Scarecrow you just picked up, and that way you have a lot of safety for fire, and you just like do everything along the way.
Yeah.
It's a very, very safe route, and I think most
and there's
people
nothing wrong
find
with
this.
that at all.
Yeah. But if you see the strength 2 on Big Pose at the beginning of that route, you just leave. You don't continue with that route, you just go to fire, or you just go to Spirit, then fire, and then probably
it might
Jabu.
still be worth it, even if you do see the strength 2, if you already set up child part of Scarecrow to go and just get Scarecrow, just in case.
Yeah, just confirm Pierre, and because Serenade is very deep into the seed, so you're not getting it, likely.
Right. The Serenade was on Burning Cack, wasn't it?
Yeah, Serenade's on. Is it Burning Cack? Yeah, it is Burning Cack.
It was Burning Cack.
So you need to
Ruined Village.
Yeah, you need to have the strength 2 in the hammer anyway. Did Heaps? Is Heaps skipping, or is he doing like a longer loop as child? Huh.
He never went to Jabu. He gave the letter, he didn't go in.
That actually shocked me, I think. Because with a Jabu path at this point, I think you just go in like regardless of boomerang. Like just even Oh, I guess big chest and open grotto.
No, that's the first time he got the Jabu hint. Also, that's double D.
Oh, is this the? Oh, he has. Wait.
He didn't have the Jabu hint yet. It looks like.
I feel like that was really early, like Temple of Time or something, because that's one of the first hints
Oh,
I
it
noted
was.
down.
It was Temple Time.
Yeah, so I just
I don't know
think.
why he didn't do it then.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Well, he did get double D's.
Yep. Yeah, I would assume Drew just goes into Jabu as well. I would
Immature
assume.
breast joke here.
Yep. Okay, Fire BK. Yeah. Fire
Fire
BK is
BK's
not
on
on
upper
Pierre.
Goron in the maze.
There's the OOT hint we were missing in the remote southern grotto.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it's the remote grotto.
The worst check in the game. All right.
The other one. The one behind the hammer rock.
In
there
Gerudo Valley, or
No, the hint.
oh yeah,
There's
the worst hint stone in the game. Yeah, yeah.
the worst hint stone in the game. Yes. Having one of your required hints that you need to find something be on that hint stone, and the other one being locked behind whatever it locks, it sucks.
Yep. Been there. Been like, have had my only 50 school hints locked on terrible hint stones. We've all been there.
Yep.
The Jabu path is long shot. We know it already.
Yeah, because we found irons in GTG first chest. We just found the Saria's hint, so I guess that could be up there for people who want to see it.
Yep. Also, there's our Basti right here. I assume you don't continue in fire at any point here.
No, you dip immediately.
You leave. You have Jabu. You hope to find. Actually, you know Water BK is on Central Pillar, so at this point you just hope irons aren't in deep fire.
Yeah.
I think in Exodus's position, it makes sense to just leave fire behind and
If you
pray
have to
the
come
irons
back,
are in
it
GTG.
sucks, but
Yeah.
If you have
You
to come
play
back,
for-
it sucks. But it's at this point you dip and you go and do the boss.
Yeah, I assume we're gonna see Heaps and Carp both do big pose here.
Carp never got the long shot off of Death Mountain Crater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's what I assume is the more reasonable play of just, okay, you do big pose because you're heading to GTG.
Yeah, our two hook shots are, we know where everything's at, Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the boomerang chest. You don't even need boomerang to get it. Trunus is about to pick it up right here. Yeah, we're in no mode. Nah, you're fine.
Yeah, it's rare that you get into an OT stream and now we're in 40 in and we know where every item is. That generally doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's very rare. You're not late, it's just the seed is quick.
Yeah, this is a very, very quick seed. Nice Volvaja kill from Exodus there.
Also, we had a little bit of race time room meta.
Yep. What was the race time room name again?
Witty Dompe.
Witty Dompe, yeah, for the lens, for
Child Dompe lens,
Yeah.
and then Mirror
Mirror
Shield
Shield
on
chest game.
chest mini game.
Yep. I can imagine this going really bad for some people if you don't get the mirror shield and just assume the strength 2 is on the way, or strength 2 is on the path.
God. Oh, that would be bad for some people if they never check Child Dompe.
Yeah, and you just get the strength 2 first.
Ooh.
But I think if you with the spawn in Child CAC, I think
You
about
check it
90% of runners
eventually,
here are gonna check like Child Dompe, yeah. Alright, there's the decisive play for Exodus here, I think, is just just needs to go to the Jabu for the long shot and GTG for the irons.
Yeah, this will really. He's gonna check the Crater Fairy first, which respectable. You don't
Yep.
want to orphan it. Right, we're using season 6 settings because it's the last race before the the qualifiers start.
The qualifier is starting next week. Yeah, if you're not familiar with the 6 settings, there's a message in the Discord about it, or you can ask like pretty much anyone around what the settings actually are. I hope everyone has fun in qualifiers. Yeah.
You can go on the Discord. There's literally a discussion thread.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to talk there. Thread channel, you know what I meant.
Yep. It makes sense.
I forgot they added threads into Discord now, so I always get it mixed up.
Yeah, just so if people aren't aware, just qualifier 1 is next week at the same time this weekly started. So 6 p.m. Eastern.
So the NA and EU this week are in season 6 settings to get people used to it before the qualifiers start.
Yep. I believe it's been at 6 settings for a week or 2 now, though. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't remember when we switched over.
Tight Grotto. We know it's not going to be anything.
Arrows,
But what is
yeah.
that? No arrows.
I think that was a 2-pack, yeah. I assume, this is probably a GTG play from Exodus right here. Just gonna like clear field and
He's going to go check Remote Grotto, it looks like.
yeah. Remote Grotto, probably just open Grotto Scrub and then head straight to GTG.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very safe way to play the endgame, just clearing out areas on the way to just pretty much going full density.
Yeah, he's going Remote Grotto here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, we know this doesn't work for him, and it's just go GTG.
Oh no, it looks like Carp didn't. As Majarkin is pointing out, it doesn't look like Carp peaked the top of Crater correctly because he has not gotten it yet, even though he has hovers.
Yep. I
he
think
didn't get a 1 extra rupee from a rock he needed to get another bean.
Mm-hmm. That is just really unfortunate, yeah. He also doesn't have hovers yet, but yeah, could have.
Right, because it's on a 10 skull. He has the skulls, he just hasn't gone to check it yet. He's clearing out progression dungeons, which, not a bad play.
I don't know if he knows about... I wonder if he actually knows about the long shot or not, because he might just not be picking it up because it's not great.
Right. Well, he has the hint in Jabba Jabba to Morpha.
Yeah.
They all had that hint because it was outside of the temple.
Yeah, if he misidentified that one on Crater, then he's pretty much just probably
out of this.
It's gonna be hard for him to come back from that. Yeah.
I'm not. He's still missing iron. No, he has irons. He's still missing hammer.
He's missing hammer, but I mean that's all he's missing, and there's a Requiem. But I guess storms might be. I guess Drew might be thinking about storms here, and maybe like.
He might be thinking storms bombs.
Yeah, that logic is difficult to figure out, and like we were on comms, and after a bit, I think we figured it out, but we're still like unsure if that's actually the thing.
We only figured it out after we knew where all the bomb bags were, and we spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out the bomb bag logic for Forest.
Yeah, and that's something that's hard to do in a live race when you're also trying to just decide your routing choices.
Yep. It's like, ooh, big chest. Maybe this is it. Nope.
It is true. Like Drew would be, Drew would be in go mode if he just. I guess. Oh wait, Drew is doing water here, no?
He doesn't have irons, and he knows.
He does.
He's got the hint.
He does have irons. Yes.
Oh, he has irons. So yeah, he's doing water. That
this is just got big post field and then doing water right now because no serenade. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes a lot more sense than I was thinking. That is a big chest of hammer rocks.
we know that's nothing, but yeah, he's gonna have to check it. Is it the boomerang just to be funny? Oh, just
It's
a
a slingshot.
Okay.
Well, boy, Goron's officially dead.
I just really want to see boomerang at this point.
Yeah. Boomerang actually would have helped him because it would have pushed him towards Jabu for the long shot.
Yeah, boomerang does help, but boomerang does also like I guess lose you some time because if you have boomerang you probably do map and compass first, but it's like only a minute time loss.
Your
In the
routing your
grand scheme
Jabu
of
really
things.
depends on where your boomerang is.
Mhm.
Yeah, boomerang before you go in there or not.
Yep.
But yeah, it will still save him a bunch of time by pushing him towards Jabu.
I mean, if you need more push, like I'm gonna say this as just not meant to be insulting towards anyone, but like we already have a path hint towards Jabu. It's hard to like get pushed harder towards a stone dungeon, such as Jabu, than a path hint.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to go GG for irons anyway, so. I wonder if he'll dip with irons or not.
Yeah, you bail on irons because you're in go mode. Or in glow mode.
Exodus,
Like,
though,
if you
he
get-
doesn't have a long shot yet.
Yeah, but if you get irons, you hope it's in Jabu and you leave. Like, you don't just...
Yeah, that's true.
I think you don't continue, just hope it's in Jabu and leave.
Yeah,
Or
that's fair.
it's like just
The
boomerang
only
chest,
two he's
yeah.
missing is long shot and hammer. So, not long shot and hammer,
Hmm.
long shot and irons. So getting irons right here, he's immediately gonna dip. Hopefully.
That's what I'm expecting. He does continue... Yeah, this is a continue, so...
Oh,
my
damn.
guess is... Yeah, my guess is Exodus just does want to have that boomerang safety of just, okay, like, whatever. Have the boomerang be 100% certain you can get the path. I wouldn't do this personally, just because I would have done boomerang chest in an earlier, probably, child section. But this is a fine play at this point if you're adult and just here to do this and hope to find the boomerang. Even though we know it's not required.
Yeah. That's right. Drew hasn't done Spirit Temple yet, so he will be in go mode as soon as he gets there.
Yeah, Drew is essentially
finishes
just
it.
in go mode for sure.
Yeah. He's
He's
in go
picking up-
mode, but he doesn't know it.
He's picking up keys in
As
water.
Simitar can put down.
Mhm.
Maybe he's looking for items. I don't know.
I guess he is looking for items in water because if you aren't, then you just lower the water and you get the BK and you leave.
Oh hey, Carp's actually using Neru's love.
The Nehrus, yep.
It's not a play you see often, to be honest.
It's a play that you tend to see a lot more like in CSMC like this where health is low and you have the actual item.
Yeah.
Drew is in go because he can just do Spirit after this, get the hammer on Twin Rova, and beat the
finish.
game. It's pretty much the faster Drew is done with water, the faster he'll finish.
Yep. So really, his time is depending on how long he spends here in Water Temple, to be honest.
Does Drew? I guess Drew is looking for hammer in here.
Yeah, there's no way he checks all these chests for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, the good thing about water is you only need 2 keys and it saves a couple of them.
Yep. In the meantime, how are the other two looking? Yeah, Keeps is pretty much in the same situation Exodus was a few minutes ago in that, like, needs to go GTG for irons, needs to go Jabu for long shot.
Yep.
Harp is going to be in a... I don't know if he's misidentified DMC, unfortunately, or because he's pretty much done everything right otherwise.
And he needs to also go and get his hover so he doesn't have to go back to child to buy a bean to go back to adult to get it.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen this. Wow. Okay. I guess there are peaks from like peeking GTG from the top of the maze like this. I think I saw a video of this in the main Discord a few like days ago, but huh.
Could never do that. I suck at peaks, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a lot of roll C-ups, and it's stuff you get better at by playing the game like a lot more since it's 2 frames.
Mm-hmm. It's all about timing.
If you're going to live this,
Hmm.
I think Drew is dead.
I do too. Oh. One. Oh no.
No, unfortunate there.
Oh no.
Dies in
So
front of the
close.
chest. F's in chat for Drunus here.
That was oof. That one had to sting.
Roars and GTG. I guess, yeah, Furores, okay, yeah. Furores should be a green light for Exodus to just go to Jabu at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not Drew Rank Chest, you just set Furores and you leave. So at that point, like, you don't lose any time going back there. Or
Right.
minimal time, but you don't lose a lot of time. Another big chest in GTG, just right, this place is loaded. Goron Tunic, oh never mind. I think there is one big chest in the maze that Exodus peaked that I was able to see.
Right. I think Drew also did a lot of this.
Maze was a bottle, okay.
Yeah, 'cause Drew did a lot of this. Maze was the last bottle, remember?
Right, yeah, that's what it was. I forgot Drew was here earlier.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised nobody's finished yet.
Exodus has had a pretty good route and is still like it's still one play from finishing. I think we might see 1 sub 2 the entire race, but like there's definitely some stuff that can screw you over in the seed.
Yeah. Drew's finally leaving water.
I think like it's not necessarily that either strength 2 or mirror is weird, but finding either of them like will make like most players stop worrying about the market area.
Yeah.
Like if you find one, you probably have a hard time finding the other. So it's more like the combination of both that makes it difficult.
Yeah, and we still have no idea where the last strength is.
Mm-hmm. So very good Morpha fight from Drunus here.
Yep, just immediately get it in the door corner. I love the quick strats for the bosses. Most of the time they look really clean.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Exodus really doesn't like Jabu.
It looks really nice when you pull it off correctly, the one for Jabu.
Yeah. And Baronade is even like the harder one.
Mm-hmm.
What is Exodus doing now? Let's see. Playing Nocturne? Is this a burning cack Serenade? Oh, burning cack Serenade so you can go to water faster. Okay.
You know what?
I guess that's one advantage to doing Spirit Fire is you don't have to rock across field to get there.
Yeah.
And I guess Serenade gets you to Jabu faster as well, so if anything,
yeah.
this is... I like that...
No, sorry.
what I was gonna say is Exodus is trying really hard here to get the boomerang before going to Jabu, and it makes me like it. I'm just like
Hurt you physically.
yeah. As we get pointed out, yeah, there's one of our bow-locked bows on the Shoot the Sun.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, other bows have to be bow-locked because of the well path, but it's still
No, he
Shoot the
had
Sun
to
is
have
still
gotten
very
the
funny.
hint. There's no
Yeah,
way he
actually-
didn't get the hint. Everybody got the hints outside of Temple of Time.
Yeah, Jabu is immediately hinted. It's just a matter of do you do it without the ring?
Because if you do it without the ring and it's not there, it feels bad. But if you don't do what, if you wait till you get the ring and then do it, and it's in the boomerang chest, it also feels bad.
Mm-hmm. I think
There's
Exodus
really
is
no
going to
good-
need. Ooh. Oh, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Exodus is going to need more fucking health here. Does he make
Yeah.
it to the top with 10 seconds? Oh, he has a
Yeah,
sword
Sword
connect.
Tunic. Remember that was in where was that?
I know I
Where
noted
that
it down
was
somewhere. Spirit BK chest.
Right, top of spirit. What we thought was gonna make it where your logic was actually wrong and we had to
Yeah.
wait for hammer. Hey, look at this way, no one has to go to shadow.
Drew with the swag strats doing the whatever that was to get the rupee.
That looks like hover boots, side hops, and then jump attack.
Hmm. That is just
Out of the
ultimate
alto.
swag. I love it.
Ultimate swag for a chest you don't need. And then get hit by a boulder.
Yep. Yeah, okay, I guess Exodus is actually Exodus is checking stuff in here because he wants the boomerang. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing the Chad meme guy, you have to go for swag strats. Exactly. And I know like I used to play with Drew a bunch and he knows the fucking strats everywhere.
I like jumpless not jumpless, whatever the brain, word, memory things. Mm-hmm.
I think we've both been there tonight and not even like it's not even just being tired,
My
it's just
brain is
drained.
lagging.
Hmm. See this too fast, brain is lagging behind.
Yes. The seed might only be at 2 hours. My brain's at hour 1.
Wait, when did we get to 2 hours? I thought we hit like an hour ago, or 5 minutes ago. Look.
Happy 2 hours. We hit an hour ago.
Doing fine, but oh my god.
Oh.
This has been a fucking train wreck and I love it.
Oh, this is great. Oh. Oh, I can breathe.
And that is indeed how time works, yes. 1 + 1 = 2.
Well, you know what they say, 1 is the loneliest number.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, boy.
Right? Like, I'm gonna piggyback off the line here in chat. I keep thinking every time like Drew pauses, there's some kind of like Triforce piece count, but it's just Chad's fucking hair.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Now I can't unsee it.
Yep. It's just a triangle. It's literally just a triangle. And I keep thinking like he's
Because
wearing hover
polygon-
boots, but it's just yellow shoes.
That face, though.
That face is incredibly cursed, yes.
Why are both of his models for this cursed?
I mean, to be fair, we were in call together before the weekly, and he said like, "Oh, I'm gonna be on Restream. Let's make some first fucking models." And I expected something like this,
Oh,
but
God.
Jesus.
Was he slashing the sword to check and see if that was a big chest?
Yep. That is a genuine strat to do.
Interesting. I guess it's only really useful with chest size matches contents.
Indeed, yeah. Because those chests are always invisible otherwise.
And always small. Unless you're in the chest size.
Yep.
Exodus, why are you doing child fishing?
Still looking. I mean, I think this has been Exodus's strategy the entire time. Is just trying to find the boomerang, but like slowly maybe heading towards Jabu and doing some progression. But I think
Yeah.
if you're gonna go with one strategy, you just stick with it all the way. And at this point, if it's boomerang locked, he's done so much stuff that you just kind of want it to be boomerang locked at this point.
Yeah. And it looks like Carp is going deeper into fire. After getting the boss key.
Oh right, because he still doesn't know the long shots on the crater. That's just
Yeah,
really unfortunate.
he had to have mislooked at it.
Hmm.
Nope, he just got that chest and he's dipping. Okay. Didn't go all the way. You went into deep fire, not deeper fire or deepest fire.
I guess he got DK and just like activated the shortcut because it's right there.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Hmm.
Hey, there's the sword tunic Drunus needed not to drown.
Yep, that is unfortunate because he chose to do like water first.
Yeah.
You get very heavily rewarded for doing spirit first in this race. Because you
Funnily
get the
enough.
hammer for fire and then you get serenade, so you don't even have to walk the water. It's just about finding the strength 2 on foes, really.
And then you also get a sword tunic.
Yep. So you don't even drown.
So it's a reversed wasteland play from Doc.
Yep.
I will admit, the two things I am worst at in this game, reverse wasteland and shadow temple.
Yeah. My shadow is actually I think my shadow is actually pretty good, but I have had to completely like redo some stuff with CSMC now since there's some peaks you can do in shadow that are really nice. And reverse wasteland is just something I've done like 100 to 200 times at this point, so you're just kind of it's going through the motions. Like getting it the first time is the hardest.
I have horrible luck with hitting like the last death field.
Yep. Like,
Every
I will say
time.
what helped me a bunch with reverse is I just ended up like going into the practice ROM and like seeing where the death zones were and kind of just building some muscle memory of how this path works.
Right. We've been in no mode for almost 45 minutes now, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's been like half an hour to 45 minutes at this point. Just someone needs to assemble all the pieces and do it.
Which looks like it'll be Drew here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Exodus
Drew's
finally
going to
going to
be.
Jabu.
But Drew's going to be ahead in go mode. I'm not sure who's like if I had who would win between Exodus and Drew here. That's a tough call.
Water is quick because all you have to do is do Central Pillar. But Drew still has to do fire.
Yeah, Drew has to do fire and the BK's like halfway up.
Yep.
But Exodus has to get the light arrows.
Right, so he has to run all the way up, get the hint, and
Set
then
for
run all the way back
roars,
to
go
river.
back child, and yeah.
I'd
So I think it's
say,
definitely close between our top 2 runners here.
honestly, I think Exodus will finish first by like maybe a minute.
Yeah, maybe
Because-
like a minute.
Yeah, because going back to get lights and then going back adult and then, furores
Hmm.
be slightly faster than going through all of fire. Most of fire.
Yeah, probably. I assume like I guess Drew will be like at least some part through fire when Exodus finds the boomerang.
Boomerang.
Did it? Fuck. Not the boomerang, the boss key in fire, and when fucking Exodus finds the long shot in Jabu in boomerang chest, which is why my brain got confused.
Looks like he's doing it right now.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's finally saying, forget the boomerang, I'm gonna go check the one check.
Yep.
Yeah, age swap and climb is a lot of time loss.
Yeah, definitely.
It depends on if he goes down to the river to. Well, no, because he has prelude, so he doesn't need to. If he went down the river to check frogs in the rain on his way to the castle, would be the biggest brain play imaginable.
Yeah, Heaps is also doing this, just finding irons and being like, okay, I want boomerang before going to Jabu.
Yep.
This is why I think it was better to just kind of like, how do I want to say this? Better to do that like the letter earlier than rather than later, or go to Jabu earlier rather than later, because the later you go there, the like, I guess the more terrible it feels to actually go there.
Yeah. Which is completely fair.
But also, you really
Work
don't know
hard.
if boomerang's accessible or not. And I think for me, verifying that boomerang is required or not helps a lot with endgame routing.
That's fair. Guess it really depends on your playstyle.
Hmm.
I feel so bad for Carp because he had to have peaked the
Yeah.
crater wrong, because that is the only item he needs besides irons. And he's headed to GTG now. Oh, he's set Furores in here just in case. Why?
Or is
Oh,
in Jabu or
Jabu. Yeah.
yeah.
Next is set Furores and Jabu before going in here to check
Exodus is
this.
really not a believer that it is right here.
Poor guy.
Well, let's do this. Get the
I would, but I don't remember when mine runs out, and I don't have any money to do it right now.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
If you
Drew
this
is
still have it. Nope.
Drew is in go mode. Exodus is about to be in glow mode, but we know he's in go because lights are on Frogs 1.
Right.
Heaps is getting serenade as well because he beat fire.
He is Chad Mean Guy.
Yeah, it's the Chad meme guy. The model is under another name, which I cannot say on the stream.
Yeah, we'll not say that. Please
Yep.
and thank you.
Oh yeah, and Drew's
Oh
child.
no. Oh, he
I mean,
won't be
we're
going
not-
back, child.
Yeah, Drew's not gonna go back child at all.
Oh, hey, look, train.
Thank you, American, for the Prime sub. We are at level 1 of a hype train. Otherwise, I hope you're enjoying the race. We've got 2 runners in go mode, one runner very close to being, and 1 runner who's unfortunately just misspeaked something and will take probably a little longer to get there. But
Yeah.
I think all of our runners here have displayed like very good performances in general of just going through the seat. That is like, even though it's very straightforward, it was still a very good execution race between all of these runners.
Oh yeah. They've all done very well.
No one has finished in the race room either.
Really?
I'm legitimately wondering if people are metagaming that boomerang is required.
We do have 2 forfeits. One was because of PC issues, though.
Oh, but you, damn, that is, yeah, really unfortunate.
His child model is the statue from that you can place with the song in Majora's Mask. I forget the name of the damn song.
Yeah, the elegy statue.
Oh yeah, the elegy statue.
And since we're 2 hours in, I think I can do this. I'm gonna do a quick shout out of just our runners. If you want to support them, there's their Twitch channels. You can follow them on Twitch. They've all been putting on a great show for us here. And you can also, that probably doesn't work actually. No, never mind. I thought there was a global cooldown on the bot. Thanks to our trackers today, American and Born Traveler, doing double duty for all 4 of these runners here. Never would be able
because
to.
they both volunteered to double track so we could have 4 runners on Restream today.
Yep. So thank you all for that. Without the trackers, honestly, Restream News is a big part of what makes it like actually just watchable, because a lot of people just like want to see which items the runners have without just looking at their personal streams.
Yep.
And if you want to help out with the OOTR restreams, we're always looking for new trackers, new commentators, especially in this like just period of time. Like COVID has gone by, so people are going back to work, and involvement has definitely gone down. So we're always looking for more people. You can follow that form right there and just sign up to com, to track, do whatever really. Just help out with the restreams if you love if you want to help out the community a lot more.
Always happy to have new comms, especially when I get busy and can't do it.
Yep.
That bump you peek on that box is always nice. Poor Carp, though. I feel so bad for Carp. Because I know that's going to be the last thing he checks now.
Fortunately, not much to do about that. And I think Exodus is being even more thorough than I thought, even like checking Shoot the Sun here.
What is he missing? Oh. Jabu, right. Oh, lights, right, lights.
He's missing lights. I guess he could be... Like, if this was a qualifier, I think I would get this, just being very safe. Like, okay, maybe boomerang, like maybe lights are locked by the boomerang, maybe lights are locked by strength 3, so you want to like clear more looking for those items, and this is just a very safe way to do it. But I think, like, personally, I don't play that way. Even in qualifiers, I will still like... There's a very good chance it's not locked by that, or there's a very good chance it's not, like, at this point, not strength 3 locked, not locked by boomerang.
Biggest metagaming at all is metagaming when somebody finishes and is skipping checks.
But there's the long shot for Heaps. That's go mode for him. We've got Drew on Volvaggio. Unfortunately, screwed it up, and we'll have to do a longer fight because I guess probably mistimed the bomb or two.
No, he put a bomb next to her face when she popped out.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I'm not sure if he did it on purpose or that does put Exodus and Drew closer.
Unfortunate mistake there. But I think as long as
I think he was putting it in the right hole. I think he's putting it in the right hole, but she popped out in the one next to it. And it got caught, so he just started throwing bombs at her face.
Otherwise, very nice recovery, was able to complete the fight quickly enough.
Yep.
I do think Drew is ahead here, out of the two of them.
Yeah, still has to do the climb, but...
Let's do the climb, but Exodus will have to essentially climb twice, and at best, that's a 20-second, like...
Well, your adult and child for ores are separate.
Oh, right, yeah, you just set forwards at the top, right. Drew showing off that you can see up Volvaggio's head even after the boss is dead to save some time on the timer if you don't want to die.
You got Doc going through water. Doc's pretty close too.
Yeah, Doc is Duck also has light
Yes.
arrows, so it'll probably be like right
It'll be
behind
really close
Drew.
between, yeah, but it's really close between Exodus, Drew, and Doc.
Yeah,
Poor Carp.
that is a very, very close top three, actually. I'm not sure if Exodus is definitely not ahead of Drew at this point. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is close. Because Drew needs like 5.5 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Exodus is gonna probably set for wars here and
If he
needs
doesn't, he's
like
an idiot. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. He's not an
no.
idiot. But if he doesn't, it's like, wait, what?
If he doesn't, he needs like 3 minutes probably, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes to get the river and actually just head back and climb back up.
Oh,
He is
oh, he's
not sitting for
saving.
wars up here. He just saves, yeah. So
Oh
that
no!
will just mean Drew wins between the two of them because he doesn't have a quick way
Yep.
back up.
Wow.
I wonder where Exodus had his for worse set that he didn't want to drop it even for light arrow hint.
An adult?
Yeah, an
He didn't have
adult.
one set for. He didn't have one set for adult. I don't think. Only one I saw him set was the child one in Jabu,
Hmm.
and they're separate between adult and child.
Oh, he didn't have it set. He just forgot. Oh no, that's really unfortunate there.
Oh no! Oh, poor Exo.
That's the thing
That's
you want to do
rough.
in the weekly this week and not the qual next week.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, you will lose like 20 places to doing that in a qual.
Oh yeah, easily. Surprised we still don't have any finishers, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess some people are having a hard time with the
Something.
strength or the mirror shield. Maybe Dumpe digging is harder than I thought it was in the seed. Maybe Big Toes is
Yeah.
a little harder. But all these runners on
Or
like 3 of these runners on Restream have managed it like beautifully at this point.
or they could be very unfortunate, like Mr. Carp here, and mispeak something. Carp is missing the one on Death Mountain, Crater Mountain, and it's there and in Jabu Jabu Boomerang Chest.
Yeah, Sharp is missing the one on DMC. Hmm.
Yeah, Jabu was hinted. The other one, I believe he just mispeaked. At this point, he had to have mispeaked it.
But yeah, Drew is walking up. No other finishers. Is pretty much 3.5 minutes from completing. Had a very good climb, including the Master Sword Knuckles that he just did a really good strat for. There's our
Oh, we just
first
got
finisher. Yep.
congratulations, Netherian, for first place.
2:19:50. GG's.
Also, wow, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that is a really good time. Just I think a lot of runners have been playing this safe because I think there are ways
Yeah.
to like get really close to not sub-2ing, but there are ways to get close there. There's Ecola 24 seconds behind first place, 2:20:14.
And then two
Immediate
immediate.
forfeits. Yep, that's the weekly classic right there.
2 people finish, 2 people immediately forfeit. Yeah. I love that my headphones beep at me when I accidentally hit the volume changer if it's already at 100.
My headphones do that
Like,
too, to be fair.
if you try and get it up higher than 100, it'll start just beeping at you, even if I accidentally hit it and don't mean to.
Hmm.
Oh, poor Exodus. Forgetting to set that's really setting behind.
Yeah,
He'd
even
be
if
a
he
lot
sets
closer.
fours, yeah.
If he had set it correctly, he'd be entering the Ganon fight now.
Yeah, it looks like Heaps is going to be probably a minute to 2 minutes behind Exodus here.
Yeah.
Needs to just do the climb and enter tower, but that's a very close finish from both of those on restream there, so that's nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
Drew is making quick work of the Ganon fight as well. Harp is on the eternal hunt for a long shot, but it's giving us like pretty much on restream good information to see if we can maybe find like the missing boomerang or the missing strength 3. So
Yeah.
unfortunately,
It
Harp
still
can give
feels
us
bad for
information
him.
here. Yeah, it still feels bad. Anyway, you can get your GGs in chat for Drunus, who is on the final cutscene here, and hopefully doesn't VC crash in the final cutscene. Never seen it happen, but that's funny, I guess. And GG's. I think that's probably a third place.
Yeah, it's like third place.
Yeah, third place for Drew, 222.54.
Very nice.
And it looks like he is up for the interview, but probably in about 5 minutes or so. Yep.
You'll never defeat me without the light arrows, and I'm gonna tell you exactly where they're at. That always gets me.
Yep. Still
You
the
can only
best hint
defeat
in
me
the
with
game.
You'll only defeat me with this one item. You can't defeat me otherwise. Let me tell you exactly where to go to get it.
Exactly where it is, yep.
Because I like to suffer.
I would have laughed really hard if lights were on Skull Kid in this scene.
Oh god.
Look for Boomerang, look for Dins, have fun. You're looking for everything now.
If he had said Lost Woods, I would have lost it. And if we hadn't already found it and he said Lost Woods, I would have lost it.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, there's Ganondorf from Exodus. Heaps is pretty much... Heaps is going to be entering Dorf, like, about 30 seconds from now, and... Carp, please.
Carp.
No, peek
Turn.
it again.
No.
Turn
Peek it
and
again.
do it. Peek it,
Yes!
yes!
Look it!
Come on, you can see it. Oh no!
Oh look! He saw it and he shield.
Yeah,
he
I
did
can
the
imagine.
shield thing.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yep, there is your long shot, Carp. That he will now at least be able to finish the seed.
Poor Carp. That cost him a good like 40 minutes. You know.
Yeah, Carp had like Carp had such a good route otherwise, but just could not.
Mispeaking that literally cost him the race. I'm saying it now.
It was at least really it was at least a big loss of time. Yeah.
He checked so many extra checks he didn't need to, and he wouldn't have if he had gotten it early.
Yeah, because he had the long shot, so he could have just walked out of GTG.
He wanted to check that much farther in fire.
Yep, he checked a bit further in fire as well. I think, yeah, this might have been Carp's race.
Well, like he's immediately going over here to set for wars.
Yep, but otherwise, big GG's to Exodus for what is probably a 4th place here since we haven't seen another finisher. Yeah,
Unless
4th place.
Second snipe.
Yep, 4th place for Exodus, 2:26.06 official race time. GG's.
GG. Boom. 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 Oh, and immediately ends the stream.
Yep, no need to go any further. Just a good weekly just play in general.
Yep. Hey, 4th place, nothing to sneeze at. Looks like Doc Heaps is going to be finishing up really soon too.
Yep. God, that final cutscene with Chad is so bad.
Oh
Oh my
God.
god. And Drew is like forcing us
hate
to
it.
go through it as well.
Yep.
Because he knows he's on restream. No, that face is no.
Oh, Drew, why did you do this to us?
Huh?
Oh shit! You popped in the chat. Hi.
Hi.
Your model.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Also,
I know you said you were gonna go with something
fifth
first.
place.
Well, I just wanted to try like some different stuff, but I knew that the elegy statue one was really funny. So
Yeah, the elegy one is cursed as hell.
it's so fun. Like just like going through crawl spaces and stuff. It,
Yeah.
like it just makes me laugh. It's like if you're the type of person to play a qualifier and get tilted because you're doing bad, just use the elegy statue like model. You cannot be angry if you're using that model.
Yeah, and you'll just laugh it off, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, hey, GG's on third place.
Thank you.
You got very close to first. Only like
So
2 minutes
close.
behind, 3 minutes behind.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I wasn't that upset, I guess.
I think it was well played. Yeah, definitely.
Also, GG's to Doc. He finished 6th place, 227.56.
I forget, what was your go mode again, Drew? Was it Hammer or
Hammer. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we figured out on Restream that like the SFM to Volvagia was essentially the most convoluted path ever because like Storms
It had
didn't
to
lock
be
one of the
Hammer.
bomb bags, I think.
It did not. It didn't lock the one in Forest.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
we spent 30 minutes going over the logic to figure out how it could be Storm's the way the hero not be bomb bag.
Mhm. So we essentially figured out that like Hammer had to be in Spirit and it was whoever got there.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And of course it was the last check.
Yep. I know
Yeah,
we
just,
had yeah.
I wasn't
Sorry, go right ahead.
sure about the bomb bags, honestly. And then, like, yeah, I totally forgot getting one in Forest.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah,
in
Forest
the
Floor Master.
Floor Master.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, I think a lot of our runners on Restream struggled with getting the Jabu like boomerang just hook shot because
Okay.
like even though Jabu's hinted path, I think like I know. Welcome in Heaps, welcome in Exodus. Yeah,
Hey, GG's. Congratulations.
good
Carp
performances
just
all
got-
around.
Carp just got an insane grab on Morpha there.
Yeah, that was fucking
Yeah.
solid.
Poor Carp earlier. He would have finished first, but he mispeaked the top of Death Mountain Crater.
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he got the long shot like 5 minutes ago.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he mispeaked it because he got there and he looked again while he was going to the Crater Ferry and just started shield hopping.
Yeah. I guess I have a few questions for our runners who just came in.
Oh god.
Was there specifically safe play to avoid like Jabu, or was it just because it's like it would absolutely suck to access? I guess I'll start with you, Heaps. Like, as you, I'm pretty sure you go moded the long shot.
Yeah, well, so I walked in there and I know that you can hit the switch with bombs, but I did not feel comfortable at all with the setup.
Oh.
And I didn't have bomb choose, I didn't have slingshot, I didn't have boomerang.
Okay, so I didn't see you walk in there early on into the seed, so
Yes.
yeah.
I was in Jabu after Deku, so I was in Jabu and Child 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was gonna dip Jabu at that time, but then I was just like, I don't remember how to do the strat. I don't have anything else with me as a projectile weapon. I will come back because there's a 25% chance I'm gonna get my item here, and a 75% chance that I'm just gonna be wasting time.
It's just gonna be boomerang locked. Yeah, I think there's not really I will say there's not really like a setup I do for the bomb. I just kind of throw it and hope it hits. So I think I would probably maybe like try it like 2 or 3 times, just be there.
Yeah.
And I think the most interesting to me was like Exodus pretty much just you did everything along the way trying to find the boomerang.
Yeah, I wonder where it was. Like I was really trying to find it, but yeah, I ended up not being required.
No clue. No clue. We have not seen it.
Yeah, we didn't see Dint, we didn't see Strength 3, we didn't see the Boomerang. We have no idea where anything is. We're assuming it's like either Deeper and Fire or like Ice Cavern has everything. So I think we saw most of the
just
overworld.
Ganon's castle.
Or just Ganon's, yeah.
No, and the second I got that Aurora's win in GTG, I was like, oh, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Oh, that
yeah.
reminds
Because
buddy.
then that one check in Jabu is free.
It's free, yeah. I pretty much said the same when I saw the Furrows in GTG.
Yeah, I was like, this is a free Jabu dip, so I immediately just grabbed my Serenade and bailed with Aurora's and GTG just in case I needed to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, poor Exodus. He forgot to set his Furores to the top of Ganon's tower, had to reclimb.
No.
Yeah, it didn't matter that much. It was like 30 seconds, but yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, it's better that it happens now and not during the qual on Saturday, right?
Yeah. It's fine. You could have, died to Stalfos.
Unfortunate, yeah.
I was like, I do not remember the last time that I died here, but I was like, either it's restream or I'm thinking about it, and I died, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Forest Temple?
Drew, I think you had something to say?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I was pretty much just gonna hold out on Jabu forever until I found Furor's Orang, so...
Really? Okay.
Pretty good
Yeah, that's fair.
Furor's placement.
And then Jor drowned in the central pillar.
Yeah, I drowned. I was
It happens,
literally like
yeah.
a second away from surfacing.
Yeah, no,
And,
literally,
like,
he drowned, floated to the top, and looked at the chest.
Well, I mean, we had it hinted, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like once I got to the ground, I was like, oh, like I should have refreshed the timer before touching down, and that would have saved me a lot of time, I guess. Not enough to get first, but I don't know. With better execution, like my execution was sloppy all around. This seed is actually really bad.
Honestly,
Yeah,
we
this-
were talking earlier because we were in no mode at about like an hour 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We were like,
just
this could
everything's
definitely be
available.
a sub 2 seed.
I think a
If you
sub
played
is
out of your mind.
insane, but it's like you can probably get there.
Yeah, I could see that. If you
You go mode irons in GTG or something.
yeah.
And I know Carp like found irons and bailed because he was, I think, long shot go mode at that point, and it was the one on DMC.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He full cleared GTG at that point. That would have saved him a lot of time, but because he had mispeaked, he was looking for it.
Yeah, can we talk about the bottles early game though? Just like, oh yeah, peek the bottle on the like box. Like, is that letter? Is that really letter? And if you weren't sure, just find every other bottle like available right away.
It's true.
Yeah, I peeked it twice just to
That
make
bottle
sure.
percent.
I was like looking at it for a few seconds. I was like, okay, yeah, that's definitely letter. But...
Definitely just letter. Yeah.
Yeah. Between that and hook shot.
And we
on
just had like
Volcano.
5 people finish just now. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
We had 3 people finish just
Oh
now.
wow, yeah.
Yeah. No, between hook shot on Volcano and letter there, I was like, I have to do river in my next shot. Like,
Yeah.
my child segment. Like, I have
Yeah.
to.
The hard part is like you have to do river for the bean, and then you can get the letter, and then you're essentially expected to go back to Jabu with nothing else, and just like it sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I literally like just went there for a bean. Like I went in there, bought a bean, and went to deck. I was like,
Yeah. By bean,
I'm not
go
doing
deck to
anything
deck.
else here. I don't care.
Mhm.
To
You do
be
river
honest,
domain later with
Exodus,
Jabu.
you were,
Yeah.
yeah, Exodus was the only one who didn't get lights in their first pass through river.
Mm.
Because he didn't have storms.
Yeah, Storms was
Yes.
sitting at Chalice FM, but that makes sense because you have the scale. You want to go up and just do that first
Yeah.
while you're going up. Just unfortunate.
Yeah,
that
I
it
went
worked out
from
that way.
CAC. Yeah, I went from CAC up the river and then used the scale, so I didn't have storms.
Hmm. The lens on Dump Hitting, I'm assuming, tripped up a few people.
Yeah, I was about to say, and also it was dirty that there was also strength 2 on Big Pose.
Yeah, Strength 2 on Big Pose is like maybe the worst item of the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if anybody got tripped up by anything, it was probably like one of the strengths, either Din's Fairy or Big Pose. Because I know like
Oh, yeah,
people generally skip those.
Yeah.
If you're with
grabbed-
lens game, generally it's a good idea to just like you do Din's Fairy at that point anyway, because otherwise you just don't.
Yeah. No, when I grabbed Big Pose, I was writing out to GTG and was like, okay, I'm going to do Pose, I'll do Field, I'll do Valley, I'll do GTG.
Yeah.
Just kind of hit that all in one sweep.
And just hit Strength 2 right away, and you're like, alright, fuck
I
that
was
plan,
just
we're going
like-
somewhere else.
Well, and in spirit, I was like, okay, do I go GTG or do I dip Fire? Like, I should probably dip Fire.
And then you
Because-
find Hammer on rope,
And then I
and
just
it's
found
like,
Hammer, and
alright.
I was like, or we just do Fire. Like, that's fine too.
All right, and there's the GGs for Mr. Carp, 16th place, 2:37.21.
GG.
Yeah, very good time.
Brain. Hello, Carp.
GG's.
GG.
I have to ask. I'm sorry, but did you miss peak the Death Mountain Crater your first time through?
And the second and the third time.
Oh, you peeked it.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no,
So
that's
the
just
only reason why I
bad.
went back, was okay. Short finish times, maybe at Song King Dodongo, and then
Oh,
I'm
there's
passing
something,
it.
yeah.
I think I didn't check Mountain Crater. What? So it was completely by luck that I found long shot in the end. But
Oh no.
yeah, I figured okay, I'm gonna just dip now that I found my sword. Maybe I lose because of it. And then I see finishing times. I'm like, oh no, it's on Dodongo, isn't it?
Yeah, otherwise, honestly, you
Yeah.
had quite the fucking route through the sea. Like, we were pretty sure we were, like, I was placing you as ahead for a lot of it, I think, just because
Yeah.
you were, like, you had Jabu done, you bailed on GTG after Irons, like, you had an amazing route otherwise, so just huge GGs.
Thanks. Yeah, I felt good otherwise. It's just that peak on the mountain.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, just not to not do during Qual. So can I, like, just because Qual's are next week, how are y'all feeling about it, I guess, after this? Starting from the top?
Good. I mean,
Good? Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I feel like I always have like good performances leading up to quals though, and then quals just go
And just
awful
bomb
every
quals.
single time.
Yeah.
But
That's fair.
I'm not like, I don't really have any expectations this season. I kind of didn't play for a little while until SGL became a thing, and then
Mm.
I don't know. We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone else?
I think for me, it's, you know, I've trying to get back out and practicing again after taking a few months off. And it's like either I have brilliant routing and my execution is sloppy, or my execution is just like, ooh, fire, and then my routing is sloppy, and I'm like, okay,
Yep.
beeps, buddy.
Just
buddy,
balance
I need you
mode
to
and you'll
do-
be fine.
I need you to do both of those together.
Honestly, like, you had a good time today. That was just, like, really solid route. No major mistakes that I noticed, so...
Yeah.
The only mistake I noticed was the Bavagia fight.
Yeah, Volvagia's always a mistake. No one does it.
Mine
No one
was
ever does a
bad,
perfect
too.
Volvagia.
Oh, did you say Volvagia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I won cycle Volvagia.
that was Exodus, right?
Oh, okay. I was
no, it was
like,
true.
I was like,
It
I
was
messed up
true.
Volvagia? No, I messed up Stalfos. Like,
What?
Right.
rail me
I
on
It was
Stalfos,
Drew.
that's
Right?
fine.
It was
think.
Drew, Felix.
Or-
Yeah,
that was
I
Drew,
struggled
yeah.
hard. I had
know
a really
someone
bad
struggled.
roll. Yeah, it was really rough.
Sorry, Doc.
No, you're good. Look, I messed up lots of other executions, so it was. But again, like my routing felt really slick. It felt like I was doing checks in a very efficient manner. And then just like missing little things here and there. I was just like, okay, like those are things that I need to fine tune and kind of ready up to kind of make sure that I get, you know, good times and good placements.
Yep.
How do y'all all feel about these settings?
I wasn't like super sure about like the whole no Baron thing, but I don't really mind it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much the same for me, even though I made it, and my opinion is biased. But
Considering you got closed tree, having like no barons is absolutely fine. I think.
yeah, because you
It's
don't
gonna be
get screwed in the early game
Is
for
there,
like
yeah.
making choices, looking for something.
Yeah,
At least
I'm
the
happy
other
that
was
we
a lot
don't,
better.
yeah, and we don't have to skip King Zora in the first 20 minutes every seed, so that's good. That's good.
Yep.
That became the meta for so long. All right. Well,
guess-
I believe I'm out of questions.
Yeah, pretty much have no other comments. Any last comments? I guess. Anything you want to say on the stream?
Just thanks y'all for putting together the restream with the commentators and trackers. I know it's always really hard when most of us are trying to get our last minute grinding on. But super grateful for y'all for putting this together.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, big thanks to our trackers for double tracking today.
Yep, so we could get 4 runners on the restream, 4 really amazing runners. Thanks for the show. I guess I will thank my co-commentator Adam as well. I think we had a blast. You'll want to look back at around an hour. We had a 5-minute conversation about butter. It was great.
Yes, yes, it was it's a great butter conversation.
Let's just say Double Forests leads to very fun conversations.
Double Forest
Yeah.
and the other two going over checks we've already seen. But yeah, thanks to Felix, I had a great time commentating with you. Hope to do it again.
Yeah, sure.
And I think we can turn it over to VXR now.
All right.
good.
Thank you all, everyone here for running, commentating, tracking. It's going to be it for us tonight. We were supposed to have a Zelda 2 100% all keys race tonight, but that has been rescheduled to 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. EU Weekly is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. Then we had a couple losers bracket finals in some tournaments. First MMR at 3 p.m. Eastern, and then SSR at 6 p.m. Eastern. Those tournaments are winding down just as we're getting ready for quals. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will try to figure out our raid targets. See you all next time.
Great, Jess.
Let's see, who's still running? We got quite a people still running.
Dude, the fucking